like that. Woo!
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe all of our YouTube videos. Hit that like button as y'all come in here. Hit the share and subscribe button as well as y'all come in. Hit the share and subscribe again. Hit the Cash App, $ BJ Matthews. Again, $ BJ Matthews for this great content. Make sure you guys support the Pull Up Basketball Podcast through Cash App. Or if you guys would like, send a super sticker, a super comment button right there below to show y'all love and support. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate y'all with the content that we drop on a continuous basis. We always definitely appreciate the support, everything that y'all do, every single show, man. Please continue to donate. Please continue to support us. Let's get it popping. All right, man. We're back with LA Clipper Talk. I apologize over the last couple days, man. Have been swamped. Your boy's been swamped with these back-to-backs. You know what I'm saying? Got another one tomorrow against the Denver Nuggets. And yeah, we're gonna keep this train rolling, man. But before we get started, let me go into this comment section right here. We have over 11 people. We should have over 11 likes right now. Benit Chima says start early, BJ, please. Hey, listen, today I couldn't start it early. I tried to, but I couldn't get home in time. So hope you're still on there here, Benit. You know what I'm saying, here the live. My man Thomas Talented, my man Sean said Lucas 12 and 18 versus the Clippers and get sent the fuck home every year. They healthy. Facts. The real is my man. Salute BJ and Chet. I'm still waiting on that Ticket and Hearn video about this ass whooping got in last night. Yes. I saw your comment on Ticket's video earlier. We're gonna talk about that as well. Thomas says they some cowards, front runners. He said, just keep the same energy across the board. Hey, I definitely agree with you on that. Divine Hammer, what's good, my guy? What's good? Let's go, Clippers. Yes, sir. Concerned Citizen says, B Jizzle, what's good, movie, my guy? Thomas Talented, my man, he said he's ready for this eye popping evidence tonight. Yes, sir. He got a lot of stuff he wants to expound on, so I'm going to let him cook, quite a bit. What's happening? Pull up crew Hanover first. What's good, my guy? Hey, all right. So we got 11 people here. We should have over 11 likes, man. Let's get the likes up, man. The more likes we get, the better, and the more algorithms invites other Clipper fans to the podcast and to the show. But that's enough of the small talk. Let's get into the business part of the show, man. LA Clippers split. You know what I'm saying? The back-to-back against the Dallas Mavericks and the New Orleans Pelicans. We're gonna go very quick and swiftly over both games in detail. Now we're going to start with the first game on Friday against the New Orleans Pelicans in the playing in-season tournament. The Clippers did fall 116-106, but there's a lot of things we have to expound on about the Pelicans and what we have to do, down the line to prepare for them, because I did see some things that really we can exploit, even though we did lose to this team, even though they've been having a hard time. We have a hard time beating them over the last 3 seasons. I think that we finally might have found something that some people are not looking at very deeply. So make sure you guys just lock in and you guys, just sit back and enjoy the show, because it's going to be a great show for y'all today. Now, if we look at the stats, like I do every single show, I talk about the stats. The Pelicans shot 48% to the Clippers 45%. Now, if you guys watched that first quarter, the Pelicans really jumped on us very early. I was in the arena. I was right there in front by the floor. And it just looked like they just could not miss. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just, one guy was just, the plethora of their whole starting five just making shots. You know what I'm saying? Of course, B.I. hitting shots, Zion, you know what I'm saying, getting to the basket. Daniels, their other guard, who was subbing for C.J. McCollum. Well, I think, was it Najee Marshall? I think he's another person. And Troy Murphy. That's their starting five. They all were doing their thing. Now, one thing I know about the Pelicans that give us trouble is their length. They have multiple wings. They're probably the only team in the West that I can think of off the back of my head that has the wing depth to kind of exploit us or match up with us, right? So that's, one cause of concern when you talk about the Pelicans. But they shot 48% to our 45. 3-point percentage, we were cold the whole night. We shot under 30%. They shot 41%. Like I said, for a period of time, like anything they could throw anything into the ocean. That's what it looked like, a lot for, of course, the beginning of the part of the game. They cooled off in the second and third quarter, but they was able to, recapture the lead back in the fourth and obviously win the game. If we talk about the free throw shooting, here's another cause of concern. I do not understand that we are not hitting our free throws. It's been like this over the course of a few games. They shot 74% to our 64%. That's not going to get it done. Free throws, of course, you guys can tell wins or loses games. And the fact that we went 64% from the free throw line just shows that we're not taking, that part of the game seriously. We have to clean that up. We should be shooting over. I would like to see us shooting over 80% every game, right? At least give me 75, but I would love to have 80%. Rebounds went to the Pelicans. They, went after us on the rebound. They took advantage of their size, physicality. Got a lot of offensive boards as well. They just put their force and brute force on us. You know what I'm saying? Assists. We had the assist by 27 to 26. Blocks went to us 5 to 8. We did have some good, blocks, at the paint with Daniel Tice and I think James Harden got a block. PG got a block. And I want to say Kawhi got a block. We have some good blocks, towards the course of the end of the game, which is great. But we just didn't make the plays enough to close and seal the game out, right? So the blocks went to us. The steals went to us as well. We got after it, especially in that second and third quarter where we did have the lead. But again, it was the game that we should have took over and was able to win. We had I think an 8-point lead in the third quarter. And then all of a sudden it just evaporated with the Pelicans just jumping right back, hitting like 3 straight shots. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like runs like that are a part of the game, but those are the runs that will kill you, throughout the ending of the game. Turnovers, we had the turnover aspect, 11 to 15 less turnovers, and points in the paint went to the Pelicans because, again, like I said, they were very physical and they were very, doggish. We're trying to, get the ball into the basket in the paint. All right, so we got 22 people in here. We should have over 22 likes, man. Let's get them likes up, man. 22 people. We should have over 22 likes. So that's the team stats. As we look at the team stats, they're pretty even. The defensive side of the basket, I think we kind of, did a little bit better, and they was the ones that actually was able to exploit the offense by just hitting more shots from the field. And they obviously got the win. But let's continue. Let's go into the player stats right now. Let's go into first the Pelicans. Right, the Pelicans player stats right here. You got Brandon Ingram with 30 points and Zion with 32. Valanciunas, their center, had 12 points. Daniels had 7. Herb Jones had 14. Najee Marshall had 5. Jordan Hoskins has 8. Lawrence Nance Jr. had 4. And Jose Alvarado had 4. So, like I said, B.I., Zion, Herb Jones, Najee Marshall, and Larry Nance Jr. are all 6'7" to like 6'9" wings. Right? They're all big dudes. They're all guys that can guard on the perimeter. All guys that, get rebounds in the paint. They got athleticism on that side. So, you talking about them matching up against us, with Kawhi and PG. We've given up most of our wings, with, Batum and Rocco and, Mook and, of course, KJ now, the new guy on the Sixers. We gave up pretty much our wing depth, which a lot of people are talking about we don't have the size anymore. I'm going to get into that right now in a little bit as well, because I want to also expound on that point that we don't have any size to, throw back at New Orleans. But for the most part, the New Orleans, pretty much handle business at their point of position where they're strong at, and that's the wing position. Zion had, some key rebounds, and, Brandon Ingram got up hot early. He had 16 points in the first quarter, hitting an array of mid-range shots as well as getting to the basket. But that's what B.I. does. And, here's the thing about B.I. He has the ability to raise up and shoot. I think he's 6'9", right? Even though he looks like he's high every time you see him on the court, he has a ability to pull up and shoot over small defenders and long defenders because he's a long 6'9", right? I think I remember the comparison when he was with the Lakers to KD, which I can kind of see because, of course, he's not as lethal as KD, but, he has perfected that mid-range jump shot, that mid-range, dribble with his left hand, dribble with his right hand, and just, pull up and shoot. Right, so when you got shorter guys like Terrence Mann and James Harden on him, he's just going to raise up and shoot over those cats. And even to a degree, it's going to be, Paul George at times, Kawhi at times. But I just saw more so, B.I. getting a lot of the mid-range shots off of transition and just being taller than our guards. Also taking advantage of our second unit, which again we have to get into this with Ty Lue. When you have a guy like Bi hot like that, for you to take your stars out in the first quarter, you're just asking for you to get blown out, and that's what we were going through that whole entire first quarter, getting beat by, I believe, up to 19 points. Right, but Bi just took care of business in that first quarter, and he finished with 32 points. He's going to get hot early, and once he gets hot early, here comes the big man Zion in the paint. You know what I'm saying? Following up. Now, from Zion's point of perspective, he's somebody that's been, dealing with injuries down the line. He's been dealing with, what I'm saying, a lot of, trying to get back into shape. He definitely played his ass off on Friday night. There's one particular play that he actually ripped James Harden, after getting a rebound, which was, just automatically just a high IQ play and just just a pretty much a hustle play. Right. The man, they say he's 260 or 270, 280. That man look like he's 300 close nearby. I'm not even kidding. Right. And which defies the law of physics to be that big and still jump and be that explosive. Right. Everything was basically, what I'm saying, him using his brute force looking to score. You see PJ Tucker right here is a strong, tough dude. You know what I'm saying, having trouble with him at points. But I think PJ guarded him pretty effectively. I thought Daniel Tice did a great job, at help side, at the rim, protecting the rim. Even though they called some questionable calls, I think that you had, some good things there in that, that forefront, that front line. But basically, that's just what it came down to. You came down to Bi and, Zion, both pretty much, helping each other out. And, what I'm saying, one guy was starting the game, the other guy finished it. Now, I want to go to a few things, what I saw that we could do to actually, what I'm saying, overcome, a situation like this again. And some things I saw that, I want to point out. First of all, like I said, the fact that the Pelicans are one of the teams, if not the team, who has the wing depth to match up with us, we got to look at our team and what we have. We got to look at the guys on our team, what we have, right? Now, if we look at our side, you got Kawhi had 20 points. You had PG with 34. Norman Powell had 20. He came to play. Zubac had 11 and 5, which is, very average. We need more rebounds from him. Kawhi cannot out-rebound him, and Paul George can't out-rebound him. Well, I take that back because he did play only 22 minutes. But at the same token, I think that Zubac's, dealing with, those other athletic hybrid power forwards and, guys who can jump high, are very, physical, it could kind of be a lot on him to, what I'm saying, get those boards, but he's going to have to get them because he's 7 feet tall. Like I said, I think PJ and Daniel Tice I like the fight that they had. Russ had an offensive, struggling night. A lot of people were going to, extremes, saying that Russell Westbrook don't look the same and he's coming off the bench and he needs to start. And, Harden, took away his flow and all this stuff, bro. That's what we were hearing after this loss. But I did like what he did in the second quarter. He was part of that run with him, Norm, PG, Tice, and Tucker. That was the run that got us back in the game in the second quarter after being down by 19 points. Right. So that's when we got back into the game. That's when we should have pulled away and actually never looked back. But New Orleans, who being a, very, very gritty team, a long team, athletic team, they were going to find a way to actually get back into that game. Right. As y'all come in here, hit the like button. As y'all come in here, smash the like button. Also hit the Cash App. If y'all have Cash App, or if you guys have a comment that y'all want to drop, hit that super sticker button below, y'all. Hit that super sticker button below. All right. Salute to my man, the real Elisa. What's good, bro? What's good? Deuce, what's good, dog? He said, EJ homie, what's good? Yeah, looking for you. What's good, bro? Glad to have you back on. But like I said, back to the Clippers. Now, again, with this wing depth, they saying that we don't have it, right? You gotta look at the entire roster that we got. If you look at this right here, yeah, that's not a lot of wing depth. I see a lot of guards. Outside of PG and Kawhi, I see a bunch of guards and, from some brute power forwards. But I don't see a lot of long wings, right? I think Tice is 6'8", which he can be considered a wing, but what I'm saying, they have to have more to match New Orleans. New Orleans has a legit 4 or 5 different guys who are 6'7" to about 6'10". So you gotta look into your bench. I keep saying this over and over. Amir Coffey should be getting minutes when we put, like I said, when it comes to certain teams, you got to play certain lineups. Amir Coffey is a person to me who can replace Robert Covington because he's tall, he's just the same height as Robert Covington. He can get to the basket, he can shoot the three, he's athletic and he's younger. But Ty Lue does not play him enough time. He doesn't play, or if any time, to that night. So when you got that, you're not playing it. It makes you look like they got to get more size. They don't really need to get no more size. They have the size already, right? You only need 3, maybe 4 quality guys to rotate in and out at the wing position. You already got the best 2 wings in the game, arguably in Kawhi and PG. What I'm saying? You might have Tatum and Brown right there, but Kawhi and PG could be the best 2 wings. All you need is about 1 or 2 more guys to rotate in and out. That's it. So, could Tice be that guy? Possibly. I think PJ, he can only do it in certain spurts, but he's not doing that throughout the course of a season, man. So I think we need to, use Amir Coffey more. That dude, he's a 6'7". I think he's 26 years old. He's just sitting there on that bench, but he can, perform, and actually he can play both ways of the ball. Right? I saw they had Terrence Mann on Zion for quite some, minutes. I'm gonna talk to y'all about who should have been on Zion, who should have been on, BI. But let's go back to the coaching aspect again. For him not to have certain guys on Zion and Brandon Ingram from the jump of the game shows me that Ty Lue has tried to preserve their energy and not trying to put them on the best players, right away. Right, which I don't really, like, because I think that if you're a great 2-way player, you should be ready to, put the ball in the basket and play against the best scoring threat. That's what a 2-way player is. Not I'm going to score and then play defense later on in the game only when I have to. That's not what Jordan was known for. That's not what Kobe did. They guard the best players on the other side for the majority, if not all, the game. That's your job. That is what you're supposed to do. But what I'm seeing Ty Lue do is just hustle. He's hustling backwards by putting Kawhi on bums, right? Guys who are not scoring threats. So what that does is give a player like a Brandon Ingram all the confidence in the world to just do what he did. Because I saw B.I. be guarded by Kawhi in that third quarter. He was looking to pass that damn ball. I don't know if y'all saw that too, but when B.I. got that ball in the third quarter and Kawhi was guarding him, checking him, Kawhi was reaching for the ball, and of course he's stronger than Bi. Like, I know something about Bi too. He don't like physicality. I saw this in the in-season tournament. The play-in tournament a couple years ago when we played them. When Nicholas Batum was guarding him, using his hands and sticking with him and being long because he's just as long as Bi. Bi try to push Nicholas Batum out. He don't like being physical. He don't like physicality. He likes to that graceful. Nobody can touch me type of basketball. Don't get it twisted. He can raise up and shoot over you. He can score. He can shoot the 3, but he ain't finna bang. He's not finna bang with, you in the post. He's not finna, try to get rebounds over you. He's just somebody who's gonna want to shoot over you. So in that case, you have to have a physical defender on him. Right? So for Ty Lue not to start Kawhi on him shows me that you are not prepared to get the win early and often. Right? So that's one adjustment that we need to do going into the next game. Will he do it? I don't know, but I'm just telling y'all what I saw. I saw when Kawhi was checking Bi did not want the basketball. Literally passing that shit off. Then you got Zion in the post. This is a little bit more, of course, tricky because, actually it's not really. It's actually an easier matchup. The issue is with Zion, people look at him on a physical form and just automatically just are in awe. Instead of looking to actually try to find the scheme and the golden ticket to actually stop him, they're so mesmerized by his size, weight, and girth that they don't actually take the time to really plan for him. I would really like to know what Ty Lue's plan is when they guard Zion Williamson. Is it that we have, this to, go to stop him or get, go to his weakness, or do y'all just let him say, well, Zion's just gonna be Zion? Because Zion being Zion is that everything's gonna be a two-pointer. So that should be a light bulb in your head to understand, like, okay, there's not gonna be any outside three-point shooting. I literally watched this man be on the perimeter, PJ Tucker being damn near in the key, just waiting for Zion to drive. Now, if you that far off the basketball player, the offensive player, that's obviously an indication he does not want to shoot. So how do you guard that? Well, Zion, like, what does he like to do? He likes to go over you. He likes to go over you, or he likes to go around you. He's not somebody that really likes to, he'll of course he'll go through you, but he's looking to go around you. What I saw in the game, it was like a lot of screens, on ball screens on Zion to get, uh, PJ Tucker off him, or Paul George off of him, or James Harden off of him. A lot of this stuff was being, implemented by the Pelicans. I mean, it's amazing that this guy can get damn near 32, 35 points off of simply twos. So they have to have a guy at the rim, which I think that they did with Daniel Tice, to protect that basket. Now the refs did some questionable calls, but for the most part, I think that the Clippers need to do a better job of actually sitting on Zion's left hand, because that's where he wants to go. He wants to go left. He typically wants to go. They set a screen on him to go left. They typically wants him to go left. So it's going to take a lot of help side defense to contain that man. But also, I think there's a couple guys that defend them pretty well. I thought PJ could defend them pretty good. And I think that, it's surprising, y'all might be surprised by this, I think James Harden's defending them pretty good. Of course, he's not stronger than Zion, but Harden has quick hands. And I think people got to give Harden some credit. The dude's been playing some defense. He ain't just been a liability. He ain't been no liability on defense. He's been playing some good ass defense. So I think he guarded Zion, pretty solid. And I just think that, people gotta give him some just due at that defense side of the ball. But if you talk about from going on for, I think that Kawhi needs to guard Bi, and I think Paul George needs to guard Zion. Now, people may ask, well, Zion's too big for PG, he's too strong. True, but that's where you have to use your length and your athleticism. You're not trying to match your weight with Zion's weight. What you're trying to do is trying to meet him up top, because that's where he essentially wants to go. He's only going one way, that's to the basket. He ain't pulling up and shooting. He's not shooting a three-point shot. He's not doing none of that. He's trying to literally get to the basket. So you have to meet him at the top of the rim, which PG has the length and athleticism to do it. And also you'll have some help side, whether that be with Daniel Tice, whether that be with Zubac, standing right there as well. So again, Clippers lose to the Pelicans. How do I feel about that, about going forward? I still think that we have enough. I think we're, this is the first game against the Pelicans. I think we'll see them down the line, and we'll be ready to go next time we play them. Both of our guys are healthy. So I think, they'll be getting their revenge next time they play them. But yeah, the Pelicans are the team that has the same depth that we had as far as at the wing position. So that's what I'll say about that. As y'all come here and smash the like button. This is a live. What's good, Hope? This is a live video. This is live. All right. So Peking Ways, I got some deep info sent to BJ. You're going to see it tonight about. Yeah, I'm going to get to that. I'm going to let Thomas explain a lot of this information, because a lot of people have been lying and saying shit that's not been accurate. Right. Eloquence is key. Was good. Let me go to the next game and I'll let y'all in. let's go to the next game, the Dallas Mavericks. Now, I I actually had some time to listen to a couple podcasts today, man. And it's amazing what people do when they come to picking and choosing, right? People, got a lot to say when their team is winning or the other opposing team is winning. Got a lot of stuff to say, but when they get exposed, like Luka Doncic did last night, they're quiet as a mouse, right? I looked all through YouTube to try to see who actually was talking about the Clippers exposing the Mavericks, and the only person I can see that actually said something is my man Dime Dropper. All these other podcasters and content creators were sitting there just quiet as fuck. They didn't have no actual real dialogue to give the Clippers any credit. But they sure as hell was in that damn comment section when we lost to the, you know what I'm saying, the Grizzlies the other time, losing to the Nets, the Knicks. It's amazing how they come out the woodworks. They come out of nowhere when we lose. But when we win, they know where to be found. That's how you know you're dealing with a troll. Now let's get to business. The Clippers expound. They beat the hell out the Mavericks last night. Luka Doncic could not stay in front of anybody. Russell Westbrook, Paul George are making him look silly, looked out of shape, right? As y'all see in this picture, his mustache was crooked. His mustache was all over the place. Facial hair, he just looked horrible from the start of the game, right? So 88 to 107. I'm watching the game, and the Clippers just jumped out on the Mavericks very early. The Mavs could not do anything on the offense side or the defensive side, right? You look at the team stats. The Clippers shot 43% to the Mavericks 37, right? The Clippers shot 27% to the Mavericks 23 from the three. Them damn free throws, the Clippers once again went 74% to the Mavericks 78. But the Clippers for the first time this season I've seen dominate their opposing team on the boards, 57 to 37, right? On offensive and defensive possessions. They out assist them, they out blocked them. The steals went to the Mavericks, the turnovers went to the Mavericks, 9 to 12. Points in the paint went to the Clippers, 54 to 32, just completely destroying the Mavericks on the offensive boards, right? Personal fouls went to, the Dallas Mavericks because once again, they could not stay in front of nobody. If we look at the stats from the Dallas Mavericks from the players aspect, as you guys can see, the only three players that were double figures were Luka, Kyrie, and Tim Hardaway Jr. The rest of the guys were cold as ice. They could not hit a shot, and it just looked like they didn't even want to play, right? So it's not even worth even going through that whole roster because nobody did anything outside of Luka, Kyrie, and Tim Hardaway. Now, this is a problem for the Mavericks going forward. This is why I don't understand where this energy came from, that the Clippers were somehow going to have problems with the Mavericks. The Clippers have been beating the hell out of the Mavericks the last two postseasons when Kawhi Leonard and Paul George have been healthy. Don't matter who you plug in. They had Kristaps Porzingis. They didn't have Kristaps Porzingis. They had Luka Doncic. They didn't have Luka Doncic, right? And they still got exposed. Every angle you gave the Mavericks, the Clippers coach Tyronn Lue forgot how to coach against the Mavericks against the Mavericks 2021. Gave them an opportunity being down 2-0, and the Mavericks still couldn't close the deal. They did the same thing in the bubble, where the Mavericks were able to turn the series around by tying the series 2-2 after Luka Doncic hit that shot, and the Mavericks still could not prevail. They're a team that's going to fumble the bag early and often. You give it to them, they're going to always lose conscience because their star player is not going to finish games. He can't play defense. He can't stay in front of nobody. And this is the guy year in, year out saying that we get cooked by. Sounds like to me, the Clippers, we found something that is now we're going to expose with Luka Doncic because he can't guard. He can't guard anybody. But yet and still, people still have faith and trust in the Mavericks. I don't know why. They ain't done shit other than beat an overly hyped Phoenix Suns team who I've told y'all before is soft as hell. But they set the bar so low for Luka Doncic, right? But they have the bar set so high for guys like Kawhi and PG, who one guy's actually won a championship, the other guy's been to 3 conference finals, right? Luka Doncic, with his playing style, actually takes away from his teammates, right? Last year, this man didn't even make the play-in, yet and still he's a top 5 player. I don't know. I'm telling y'all right now, the amount of disrespect that players who are champions get to guys who just have the carpet rolled out for them, like Luka Doncic is at an all time high. I'm gonna tell you something else. The way that the Clippers just made him look like he just didn't belong on the basketball court, I'm telling you, more teams are gonna start doing it. Offensively, Luka Doncic is gifted. Luka Doncic can score, but when you have a guy like Russell Westbrook say go at him and yelling it out loud so everybody can hear it, and Luka Doncic not barking back, that's when you know you found a weakness, right? So again, the Mavericks, I don't understand where this vitriol came with the Mavericks or some type of world. They have not beaten us not one time in the playoffs. They had a good game a couple weeks ago in the play-in after, we had our first, lineup change for, having James Harden on the team. And all of a sudden that the Mavericks have our number. And I told y'all, and Thomas said the same thing. Once you enter Terrence Mann in the starting lineup, things will change. Not only the Clippers are 4-1 with Terrence Mann in the lineup, but they have the top rated defense in the NBA since Terrence Mann became a starter for the Clippers. But this guy doesn't do anything. He doesn't move the needle. He's just a guy who just out there running around. Sounds like to me he's actually making their defense look a lot much better. They was able to hold a team in Dallas, who's the third seed in the Western Conference, by the way, under 100 points. This is probably the lowest they've scored this whole season. And it's because now that you have T-Man on the court, he's able to guard point of attack, and he's also allowed to, have Visca Zubac stay closer to the basket. You guys are going to see more of this throughout the season. If Ty Lue does what he's supposed to do, play Terrence Mann 25, 30 minutes a night, stop playing him 20 minutes less, stop taking out the stars when they're hot, right? But yesterday was a beautiful performance. I didn't see anybody, and it's sad that we got content creators out there who do not give credit where credit's due. Y'all are all on the Clippers the other night against the Pelicans, who they lost to by 10. They gave the game away, but then the game that you guys see that they give a 20-point ass whooping on the Mavericks, so y'all don't have, be nowhere to be found. Y'all sad, and y'all wonder why there's no respect on this side for y'all. But I'm gonna let my people in, man, to expound on y'all, man, because um, it gotta be talked about, man. I'm through being nice. I'm through turning the other cheek. I'm through, taking the high road. I'm through with all that. Now I'm about to start fighting fire with fire, because I see the double standards. I see the 1 second, you want to say something, the next second you don't want to say something. I just, at this point things have to be start being exposed. Let me get my people in here. We got my man Alex. What's good, Alex? What's good, G?
What's up, man?
What's happening? What's happening? What you got?
Oh, I saw you were on the FYF, right?
Yeah.
All right, okay, I'm with you on that. I agree pretty much 1,000% on whatever you're gonna say. I agree with you 1,000%. So we can talk about that. But I was just looking it up right now with Terrence Mann. Man, if he could he's not a shooter, is he?
Yep.
If
He
he
can
could get
shoot.
a shot, bro, I swear to man, this dude. If he could just work on his game, maybe because I think for a 3-point, I was looking at his stats. He was 0 for 4, and I'm like, dude, if this guy could get a shot, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, damn, because he against the San Antonio, the last 5 games, he hasn't made a 3. He only made 1 against the Pelicans, and that's it. You know, so if he can make a 3, bro, I think, damn, that's gonna be tough for a lot of teams because he had a plus 19, bro, plus 19, and if he can get that shot. How about? Oh my God! This is like
You,
I don't
do
know,
you
bro.
know he shot last year?
No. What did he
You
shoot after?
okay? 40%. Don't worry
40.
about the shot, brother. It's coming. They said the same shit about Kawhi.
Uh-huh.
Kawhi was shooting like 20% for three for like a month in the season. See that it's like BJ said, brother. You got to pay attention, man. Like
No, I know. Yeah,
teammate,
I am definitely.
teammate been shooting the ball from 3-point land. There was times he was leading the team last year, so he going to shoot the ball. That's not a question. That's But see, I don't expect people to know that because you know Ty Lue buries them in the bench and nobody knows who they really are. I know that though because I watch the game and I get deep in the game.
No, as an outsider, I'm looking in, and that's the only like flaw I see that's missing right now. Is him?
Yeah. So let me ask you this: is James Harden a shooter?
Yeah.
Okay. He ain't shooting the ball with a damn either. But he's a shooter though, right?
Yeah, he's a shooter.
And I'm not being smart ass. I'm giving you a bigger picture. All shooters don't be hot all the time. I seen Steph Curry go 0 for 10.
No, yeah.
Two for 10. I've seen him miss shots for like 3 weeks. But he still scored the ball because he's a scorer. You ain't gonna shoot the high clip all the damn time. That's why it's a 40% is a good percentage. Last time I went to school, 40% is under 50%. That's not good, right? If you think about it. But 40% at 3-point shooting is actually good. But if you went out here and said, man, I played 10 basketball games today, and they said, how many did you win? You said 40%. They said, oh, you got your ass beat all day, huh?
No.
But see, as a shooter, it's up and down, right? So he gonna shoot the ball. That's not the word. The biggest concern is Ty Lue not playing the man. All he had to do is play Terrence Mann minute for minute versus all the small stars, and it's going to change the whole landscape of the game. Because Kawhi and Paul George will guard the big stars, and it just changes the whole defense. See, like BJ said, the man only played 20 minutes, right? Ty Lue's only playing the man like 20-something minutes. Some games he played like 28 minutes or 30 minutes, but hell, a lot of those minutes was like the last 5 minutes of the game in garbage time. So really, truly, only played like 20 meaningful minutes. So Ty Lue getting there, but he ain't there yet, right?
Right.
So once he plays more, he's going to score more as well. Because you got to remember, when you play 20 minutes, but you come out the game all the time, you only really playing like what, 3 or 4 minutes at a time?
Yeah, there's no rhythm.
You ain't gonna get no rhythm like that.
Yeah, no, I understand.
You know, you could take Steph Curry and play him 20 minutes and separate all his shit up. His percentage is gonna drop by a lot because he's cold. He's coming off the bench. Like that's what happens. That's what shooters do. Shooting is a rhythm. Defense is actually just effort. So that's all it is. His time separated. But the more Ty Lue play him, the better he's gonna play because remember when he was playing great for the past year and a half, he got penalized for playing great. So now he's like he's second guessing himself for no damn good reason. It's all on the coach.
Right. I agree.
So yeah, he can shoot, but go ahead and finish what you're saying.
Yeah, to me it's kind of scary because like I saw them lose against the Pelicans, and I'm like, oh damn, you know. But then they bounce back like they're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? When you have a bad game, you're supposed to bounce back like this. You know, you're supposed to blow out the next team, whoever it is. And you know, the Lakers just lost to the Mavericks. The Clippers just beat them. So it's kind of like, all right, like I said in the chat. I don't know if you saw in the chat. I think this is one of those games where if they meet in the playoffs, I think it's going to be trouble for the Mavs. You know. Because they're gonna remember this game.
Man, you know? We're gonna We're gonna beat the brakes off. This is what's gonna happen. And it's good that the front office is behind this T-Man move last year, right? This is what's gonna happen. Ty Lue gonna get fired, and the coach gonna come in and actually coach the game the right way and put defender. Because you gotta remember, Ty Lue's an offensive coach, like BJ said a million times. Ty Lue don't like defense. He didn't like defense in Cleveland. He probably got his ass ran out of Cleveland before he won the championship because he didn't play no defense over there. They said he put way too much offense on the court, so he went out and started picking up Richard Jefferson, Mon Shumpert. Like they forced the defense on him in Cleveland too. And really, I'm about to make Hope happy. Really and truly, Ty Lue don't win a championship in Cleveland if Andre Iguodala don't have a bad back. Andrew Bogut don't get sidelined for the rest of the series after halfway through Game 3. And Draymond gets suspended in Game 5. Ty Lue never has a championship, and he don't get all this credit he's getting that he don't deserve. So, but I think Ty Lue is going to be forced, just like he was in Cleveland, to start playing defenders. And I think that's what the front office is doing to him. because they strong-armed him last year on this Terrence Mann shit. I sent BJ screenshots. I hope he got them all. The Clippers, since Terrence Mann entered the starting lineup, and let's put this in parentheses after he started lineup. Number one defense in the fucking NBA, right? And he's only playing 20 minutes. I've been saying this shit for a year or 2 years, everybody. But see, people don't watch and they don't study all the players. They's like, man, what? You don't know what you talk about, man. I don't even know who Terrence Mann is. Who is this guy? Yeah, you don't know because you don't know basketball. You know how to watch ESPN. You know how to watch TNT. That's all you know. See, Terrence Mann is a primetime defender. And Luka don't miss 17 shots because he got lucky. Well, because the Clippers got lucky. No, motherfucker. Terrence Mann was in that ass, contesting all his shots. That's why he missed it. And guess what? Terrence Mann actually didn't even come back in the game when Luka came back in the game. Another Ty Lue flaw. Luka left, Terrence Mann left. I thought Ty Lue might be on to something. I'm like, damn. Is he starting to get it now? He's starting to understand T-Man leaves the floor only when the point of attack offense leaves the floor. That's how a point of attack defender is to be coached, right? So Luka comes back in the game. Terrence Mann didn't come back. But yet Terrence Mann ended up with like 30-something minutes. So, but that's a risk because Luka actually hit his next 2 shots in a row when T-Man was off the court. So to sit there and discredit people all because you terrified of Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs, it means you're a clown. To discredit Terrence Mann when the stats say opposite of what you're saying, the stats say not you particularly, but the stats say the Clippers are the number one defense in the NBA since he got on the fucking court, which is what I've been saying for 2 years. But nobody wanted to hear it. Why? Because they don't know basketball. They don't even know who the fuck Terrence Mann was. Only reason they know it because they watched the Clippers. If they didn't watch the Clippers, they didn't have a fuck clue who Terrence Mann was. This man is a primetime defender. Ty Lue hopefully is learning that. So come playoff time, the Clippers defense is going to be even better because he ain't coming off the court most of the time. Now, here's another stat for y'all. I don't know if BJ got this one. The Clippers, the last 18 games that Terrence Mann started, is fucking 15-3. The last 18 games Terrence Mann started, the Clippers are 15-3. When he got in the starting lineup this year, they're the number one defense in the league. Now, here's the key about the number one defense in the league. That shit can be overrated. And it also can be underrated. It can be overrated because the Cavaliers don't have primetime defenders. They got Gardner and Mitchell on the perimeter. 2 guards who don't play defense. But that was number one defense in the league last year because the big guys that they got, right? But when they got the playoffs, they couldn't stop little Jalen Brunson. He cooked their ass, sent their ass home. That lets me know they ain't got the primetime defenders that they said that ranking said they had, but they don't have it. So you got to be careful with that ranking. But just the fact that the Clippers was getting cooked by Utah and Houston and Portland and all these bum ass teams on the perimeter late in games while Terrence Mann wasn't starting, this right here shows you when he does start, the shit here is different. Now, but here's the scary part with this Ty Lue shit though. Like BJ said, me and talked about this. If Kawhi Leonard is on Ingram like he's supposed to be, instead of being on the number 3 player on the team, they beat the fuck out of the damn Pelicans like they beat the hell out of the Mavericks. But here's the thing. Luka too damn slow. Ingram is quick and can elevate quick, right? Luka too slow. He has to take time to elevate. So even if he makes a move, Terrence Mann gonna be right back on his ass. He's too damn slow. See, Ingram make a move and elevate. Terrence Mann actually was contesting him, but like BJ said, Ingram he's too tall and too long. But if Ty Lue would have played this shit, and I'm a Terrence Mann guy, right? But Terrence.
Y'all still there?
This is why he can guard Luka. This is why he can guard Luka. Because when Luka would make a move, he's so fucking slow in his deliverance and his elevation and all that. Terrence Mann is already back on him. So yeah, he can guard Luka, but Luka also didn't post up Terrence Mann like he wanted to. But here's the key to the math: T-Man shouldn't have to guard him. Kawhi should already been on Luka out the gate, and he should already been on Ingram out the gate, and we blow both of them teams out because neither one of them teams are gonna do shit besides Zion and Kyrie. But guess what? Zion and Kyrie not gonna beat the Clippers, especially Zion because Zion only shoots twos, right? Like B just said, he's not gonna shoot from the perimeter. He can if they put Kawhi on Ingram not cooking, he's not getting hot. Like Luka can score 35 points or whatever he score, but when he misses 17 shots, you know what he does? He's letting the Clippers rebound and run. So yeah, go ahead and get your 30 points and shoot all these fucking bricks you want to, cause T-Man's on your ass. Go ahead and keep shooting. You ain't doing nothing but helping us, right? So same with Ingram. Even if Ingram gets 28 points and Kawhi is guarding, it's gonna be the worst efficiency on the court, which is only gonna help us rebound and help us run.
And that's my bad, because I don't want to interrupt, but that's exactly what you just said was the truth. Because if you look at the numbers, we had 57 rebounds today, 37.
Exactly. You know why? He missed a shot. See, defense creates offense, and that's what a lot of people fail to realize. And Hope can attest to it. When Golden State was winning championships, everybody wants to say it's because Curry was shooting for 30 feet. No, motherfuckers. They was winning championships because they had primetime defenders on the court, and they had a top 3 defense every single year. That's why when they lost Gary Payton and they lost the other cat, not named Kuminga, but the other guy that played defense was it Otto Porter or something, and then Iguodala didn't play again after that. They lost over half their fucking defense, and then Klay Thompson after so many surgeries, he's a little bit slower on defense, so they lost a little defense there. Draymond Green a little bit older. They lost a little defense there. Draymond's still a good defender, but that defense ain't what it used to be, and that's why they struggle. Because Curry's still gonna get his 30-something, but they don't got the same defense they used to have. So all that scoring from 30 foot away, no, that ain't gonna win by itself. All right, so this shit's on Ty Lue. Ty Lue can win these Clippers a championship, not just one. They can win multiple with this roster, or he can fuck this shit up and get his ass fired. And then everybody gonna be talking shit again. But if he matches Terrence Mann minute for minute with these small guards, bro, the sky's the limit. But he's got to stop playing him for 20 damn minutes too, because if his defense is showing you what it's worth, and he plays 40 minutes of this defense instead of 20 minutes of this defense, how much better is the team gonna look? And if Kawhi, that's 2 games back to back with Ty Lue still fucking up. Terrence Mann is starting, yeah. He's playing a little more minutes, yeah. But he still started Kawhi, not on Kyrie, not on Luka, not on Ingram, and not on Zion. And this is what makes it even more baffling. Because if Paul George is the number one threat or the go-to man on offense, which it seems it looks like so far, then why? So that means Kawhi should be even more on the number one scorer, right? But he's not. But he's not. So it's like Kawhi needs to be guarding the number one scorer while Paul George is being the number one scorer for our team. So that's even more mind-boggling that you're using Paul George as the number one option on offense, but you're using Kawhi as the number 3 option on defense at the same time. So now you're using Paul George on a good scorer on defense, and you running offense to him. So now you're wearing Paul George out.
Right.
And here's the other thing that's hurting the Clippers. But this man Paul George has been on pace to get 60 like fucking 7 times this year. He keeps taking him out the game early and leaving Kawhi in the game. And Kawhi's not the one hot. Paul George is the one hot. So take Kawhi out first and let Paul George stay in the game. It's first quarter. Let the hottest scorer on the court play the whole first quarter. Ty Lue is costing many wins that they should have, even when Terrence Mann wasn't starting. But with Terrence Mann at the head of this thing, and hopefully by playoffs get here, Terrence Mann's playing 30 to 40 minutes like he's supposed to be. They want none of these teams to be a fucking problem. I ain't worried about Phoenix, and I damn sure ain't worried about the Mavericks. At all.
All right.
And I ain't worried about the Lakers either. To be honest with
Yeah, I ain't worried about none of them either. All right, we got Herm in the building. What's good, Herm?
What's good? Salute to y'all. Big win. Can't cap. That was a big win against Dallas because they could have easily folded after what they did the night before against the Pelicans. But they showed life. They played hard. They jumped on it early. And they got the job done by whooping their ass by 20. That was a good win for the Clippers. But, Thomas, when you talk about these last 5 games, kind of got to put it in context because 2 of those games against the Spurs, under 500 team, gonna be in the lottery again. Houston Rockets, they up and coming, but they young, so they gonna be middle of the pack all year. Then you got, of course, the Pelicans. Even though they've been playing good as late, they're still inconsistent as well. They're not a top team. And last night, Dallas, they've been balling, but we know when it comes down to the end of the day, they're gonna be middle of the pack as well. So really can't take that face value right now. You still gotta give it time. You still gotta see when they go against teams like the Kings, go against teams like Denver. That's when they gonna get judged. Cause at the end of the day, those guys are elite. Those one of the more elite offensive teams in the league. You just can't judge it like Boston's and stuff like that. So that's how you go judge the Clippers. Force off these 5 games, can't take that face value. Then when it comes to Terrence Mann, hell, his defensive rating is a 110 this year so far this season. So I don't know why you making it a big deal right now. I got to see it against the top teams until I take what you saying into consideration. I just think that is overboard right now because it's not like they doing it against the top guys. So, but it was a big win though. Kawhi, he still got to get his legs up under. It's still gonna take him a while. The nigga just had surgery for crying out loud in the off season, so yeah, it's gonna take him a while to get his legs up under him. That's why his shots. That's why his jumper been flat and all that. So hopefully he gets strength in his legs get stronger throughout the year. Um, so I wouldn't make a big deal about him being off right now. Yes, it's gonna be people go ask questions about is he washed, is he this, it's gonna be that. Um, but but besides that though, you still hopefully he gets stronger. My beliefs, because I know what I've been standing on. My beliefs, I think they're gonna be middle of the pack, 500, like I've been saying all year. And go be in a play-in situation, in my opinion. I think end of the day, they got to get more size. Too many guards on the roster. Despite of what they did against Dallas, Dallas is one of the smaller teams as well. So that benefits the Clippers when they go against a team like Dallas. But when you play against, like I said, those top teams in the NBA, whether it's Boston, whether it's Milwaukee, whether it's Philly, whether it's Sacramento, Denver, they it's not the Clippers not gonna be able to compete with those guys with the current roster that they got. And I'm not even gonna contribute all the way to coaching. End of the day, you need personnel. You need all factors to work into certain situations. And I think coaches, especially in this era, get way too much of the blame more than the players. The players on the court. Hell, player got 7 turnovers, 4 for 15 from the field. They still would blame the coach, but not realize hell the players out there on the court. You got a lot of veterans on the roster: Russ, Harden, Kawhi, Paul George. Those 4 guys alone that seen everything they've been through, anything that you could be through as a professional. So they don't need top notch coaching to get through certain things that they going through because they done been through most of it. So the coaches always be the scapegoat, and I don't like that. I think end of the day, those main guys got to carry the torch. They got to hold it down. Um, their leadership got to be better. They got to be more consistent. I love the way Paul George been aggressive so far this season. That is a good sign. But those guys gotta really, you know what I'm saying, be the leaders and step up. Coaching, yes, you need good coaching, but you can't always blame it on coaching when things go wrong. Because Thomas, you gotta look at it. Ty Lue said he had a scenario when y'all went all those overtimes against the Kings. This man point blank said that he told them to foul. In that fourth quarter, foul. When y'all was up 3, foul. Put them on the line. A player forgot to foul. You can't put that on the coach, even though Ty Lue took the blame. But that's a player making a mistake. So I
Well,
mean,
if
we
you
got to put
start Terrence Mann in that game, you won't have to worry about doing that shit. That's the problem. You want some more examples? So your favorite player, your favorite player is John Morant, right?
Thomas. So
Is your favorite player John Morant?
But a guy with a defensive rating of 110, you think
You know Kawhi's
that's
defensive
great?
rate. You know Kawhi's defensive rate.
You
But
think
who's the
that's
best
great?
defender on the court?
You
Who's the
think
best
that's
defender
great?
on the court?
You think that's great, Thomas? Don't.
Who's the best defender on the court? What's his rating?
I asked you a question first, and then you try to throw Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is not even in shape right now.
He been in
So why
shape.
you mentioning Kawhi?
He said he been in shape months ago.
Look, you gotta be honest, bro. He just came off of surgery. That stuff take a while, bro.
That damn surgery was a long ass time ago. He just ain't getting the ball. He's out of his rhythm. That's all that is.
It was just in the off season, nigga. That shit wasn't too long ago.
That man was 100% 2 months for training camp, man. So I'm gonna ask you a question.
I don't think
Do
he's 100%.
do you know Kawhi Leonard's defensive rating last year?
He didn't play that many games for me to measure it.
Okay, Terrence Mann ain't either. He was out for the first so many games. So you can take that shit and throw that in the trash. All right, so let me ask you this. So let me ask you this. What happened when Kawhi got on the court in the playoffs? Even though his defensive rate wasn't that good.
I mean,
what happened? What happened?
He only played 2 games, so I can't really say he did.
Okay. What happened those 2 games? Answer those 2 games. What happened?
Went 1-1. No.
Don't talk about the team record. Don't talk about the team record.
I mean, that's what.
No, talk about his defense. Talk about his defense.
No, Tom, that's what ultimately matters, don't it? Your team record, that's what ultimately matters. It don't matter.
Oh, so you don't want to answer the question. So you don't want to answer the question.
No, Tom, because you ain't answer mine. So, but end of the day, Tom.
Yeah, he's still prime. T-Man still prime time defender.
I'm gonna throw you this right now. Let's just say a particular player have a stat line, or have a quadruple double. Nigga got 10 steals, 10 blocks, 20 points, 10 rebounds. But they still lose the 7 game. He averaged that throughout the 7-game series and still lose. What does it matter what he does on the court if it doesn't result to wins? Who cares?
Well, what you brought up defense? You brought up defensive rating. You brought up defensive rating. Stay on top.
I mean, but
you brought up defensive rating. Stop running from me. Stop running from me.
Though. I'm not running from you.
Okay. What happened? What happened when he was on Luka's ass last night with that same 110 defensive rating? What happened?
I gave credit.
He got locked the fuck up. But with that same rate you talking about, he got locked up. And also, let me ask you this:
didn't lock up no Luka Doncic though.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. It's on the tape. Yes, he did. That's on the tape. Hey, let me ask you this: with that same 110 defensive rating that Terrence Mann had, why the Clippers got number 1 defense in the league while he's starting?
I just told you, Thomas. I just named you the teams.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you this:
2 games against the Spurs, 1 game against a up-and-coming team that was just in the lottery last year.
Are you talking about the same Spurs that the Nuggets struggled with last night?
The Nuggets struggling with everybody right now, Thomas. So what you talking about?
Oh yeah. And guess what? They finna get their hands drugged tonight too. I hope you're ready for that.
I doubt it.
We finna blow their ass out tonight. I'm telling you that right now.
I doubt it.
Okay. I listen. I would give you 5 points. You want to bet $50 on it?
You would give me 5 points.
I'm gonna give you 5 points.
Are they playing?
Because them motherfuckers suck. It don't matter what they playing. Them bitches suck without Jamal Murray. And I'm glad Joker getting exposed. All these stats that you just spoke of, all these stat lines, these stats ain't winning. Joker getting his ass beat down every fucking night. They barely got a win last night.
Better yet, Tom. I bet you a light 50 for the hell of.
That's cool. We're beating them by more than 5 tonight.
They're playing in LA.
I doubt it.
They play in LA. I'll be at the game watching.
We're finna beat the brakes off them tonight. And I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you this right now. Even if this I have to pay you $50 tomorrow, it's gonna be because garbage time. Because in that regular time without Jamal Murray on the court, their ass in trouble. And guess what? The more Terrence Mann keeps playing, you better get ready for that defensive rating. That number one defensive stay exactly where it's at too. And I told you this. I've been telling you this. I told OC Love this. I told Dorillas this. I told Bruce this. Everybody laughed about this T-Man shit. Y'all motherfuckers gonna pay the price when it come playoff time. I hope y'all getting ready.
But you
It's
ain't
coming. It's coming.
I believe it. I believe it.
It's coming. I hope you're ready for it. It's coming.
I'm starting to believe.
I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all ready because I'm gonna be on this microphone loud and proud all playoffs.
I gotta ask you this question, BJ. I gotta ask you this question though. For the sample size that Thomas used, would you like to see that same sample size he used? Would you like to see that against the top teams? Is it fair for me to say that I think that's when we need to properly measure how good that defense could be and how good a Terrence Mann impact is? Because obviously these last five games that Thomas is alluding to, I mean, they not really world beaters except for Dallas. But Dallas, we know when it comes to they're gonna be a middle of a packed team when it's all said and done, though.
Do you want an 18-game sample size?
Let me ask. Okay, but what is a top team? Then, if you're saying because Dallas is number 3rd seed, what's the top team?
I mean, that we know that's gonna be for real, like the Sacramento Kings. I want to see you guys I want to see Terrence Mann impact against the elite offense, like the Sacramento Kings, probably the best offense in the league so far, against the Boston Celtics, against how Philly is playing right now against Philly, against the Milwaukee Bucks, despite of their inconsistencies. They're still one of the top teams in the NBA, despite of how inconsistent they've been.
So what about Golden State last year? What about Golden State last year? Because I'm about to give you a lot more sample
last year. They was a 6 seed last year for a reason, bro.
Okay. What about John Morant? What about John Morant? I'm about to give you a bunch of games. What about John Morant?
But when you bring up John Morant, I always say he's not a complete player. So why you bring up a guy that doesn't even have a complete game?
The same man that averages 30, the same man that destroys the NBA for 30 points every night.
He doesn't average 30.
That motherfucker averages a lot. He murders a lot of people. What about the Phoenix Suns? I'm about to tell you all these games Terrence Mann started in, and I'm about to give you the opposing team's point of attack offense. I'm about to give you their stats, what they were doing, because it's terrible.
I mean, despite of how I feel about Phoenix personally, Devin Booker still was getting his numbers though, and still was very efficient.
So let me ask you this:
very efficient though. So I mean, I don't know why you brought Phoenix up.
Yeah, hold on. We smashed Boston. We smashed Boston last year. I just want to put that out there. Go ahead, John.
So let me ask you. All right. So check it out. So you said Booker was very efficient. All right. So last year before Westbrook showed up, Terrence Mann was in the starting lineup, correct? Don't expound. Hold on. We about to get there. Was Terrence Mann in the starting lineup last year before Westbrook got here? Yes or no?
What they got to do with it, Thomas?
I might have finished. I'm about to ask you a question. I'm just saying. I want to make sure this is real question.
Because what you go use, Thomas? How many of the top teams that they play within that sample size that you about to give out?
No, I'm about to talk to you about one game. I ain't talk. Don't. I just answer the question. Did Terrence Mann started and they played Phoenix, right?
It's irrelevant to me though. I mean, but just get on what you about to get to.
No. But you said you want to keep saying these top teams.
I'm saying his impact to me. I'm not gonna measure Terrence Mann impact until I see him against the top offensive teams in the NBA.
But you're saying it's a small sample size when I'm giving you more than that, though. I'm giving you more than that. I'm trying to give it to you.
You ain't gave me more than that.
I'm about to. I just did. You want to hate on your own man, John Morant. All right, so let me get John Morant out of the way.
John's not that good though to me.
Why does he murder everybody then?
He ain't murdering everybody because he was murdering everybody. Hell, we went out of loss in the first round. So what you talking about?
Yo, Thomas.
Yeah. No, you lost in the first round because John Morant is only one damn player. You got Bane over there. That's about it. That's why you lost. You need more help than that. But let's get back to Booker. Let's get back to Booker.
Now let me
Yeah,
ask you
let's get back to
hold
Booker.
on. No,
Let's get back to Booker.
y'all go. I'm out right now. Go ahead.
Yo,
You,
Tony.
you said Booker was efficient, right?
He was the
So when
fish.
so when Terrence Mann started last year, before they brought Westbrook ass over here, why was Booker 6 for 16 and Phoenix got their ass handed to him and Terrence Mann was starting and he was all
And
over their ass. Him and Chris Paul.
if
So
you if
so
you
so
know
you, you
if you
want you
know
wanted more games?
basketball,
I'm giving you more games now. I'm giving you more games now.
Thomas, if you know basketball, if you know the NBA in general, anybody can have an off night any given night.
Oh,
Regular
okay. So it's just
season,
look.
bro.
I'm giving you all
I'm
these
not putting
games. It's
stock
just
at
look.
one. You only
Okay.
a regular season game. Come on, Thomas, get real, bro. Get
Okay.
real.
But did he start? Did he
Talk
start in the
real
playoffs?
basketball instead of coming up with all
Did
these
he start in the
hypotheticals and with
playoffs?
all
You
these
can't talk about it.
your
I'm talking about when he
assumptions
started.
in which you're not talking real basketball. You're not talking real basketball. You talking out of emotions and your feelings. Talk
No,
basketball, bro.
we talking
Anybody can
about
be off.
Terrence Mann starting.
Like when we
Oh, he
see
just
the
look. Oh,
Bro,
he just
no,
got
Terrence
like
lucky,
when we
Mann
huh?
see
is
the
not
He just got
Terrence
lucky,
Mann
huh?
be off.
like we
He
see
just
the
got
great
lucky, huh?
players. No, like when we see the great players of the game, like a Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, and them when they off. Do you think most of the time when they off is because of the defender locking them up? No, it's just because they
Yeah,
were off.
yes it is sometimes. Yeah, it
No, it's
is.
not.
Let me hold
No, it's
on,
Jeremy,
cuz.
not, bro.
Jeremy.
No, it's not.
Let me
No,
go
it's not,
to
Thomas.
Yes, it is.
let me go to Cam and then I'll go to Deuce and I'm gonna let y'all go back. What's good, Cam?
What's good, BJ? What's good, everybody?
What's good?
First off, like I get credit versus do y'all came out there and whooped our ass last night. But for the most part, it was because we was missing wide open shots. And Luke, for the most part, Luka Doncic was kind of not passing the ball at times. Offense was getting stagnated, and I can get credit. I can get credit to the Clippers defense as a team. That wasn't just Terrence Mann though. The Clippers played defense as a team. That's all I have, bro.
Let me go.
Oh,
Let me go. I'm gonna get you back. Cause let me go to my boy. Deuce. What's good, Deuce?
Yo, what's up, fam? What's up with y'all, man? Hey, I'm hella excited, man. Like, I kind of seen a turnaround happening, like against Denver the other night, but we just
Mm.
didn't get that win. But now I can see what's going on, man. It's the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing with these guys to me. Like, if they're not making shots, they're not getting no steals, they're not getting any rebounds. But once these guys start hitting threes and stuff, all of a sudden you see all these steals, you see all these rebounds and shit. Like it's kind of discerning to me. Like I'm tired of seeing the lackadaisical effort on the outside perimeter. Like Terrence Mann come and turn it up, but he gassing out. He gassing out by the second quarter. He the only one turned up. He the only one battling in there for boards. He the only one like jumping passing lanes and stuff like that and pressing the rock. Like I don't know, but I'm starting to see the turnaround. The spacing's getting better. You know, Kawhi he missing his shots. He missing his shots, but like I've been saying that PG was the best player on this team, and he's starting to show it, man. He if anybody ain't sacrificing is him. He getting the rock. He going. He going to the rack. He pulling the J. He ain't waiting around for this to happen. He ain't waiting around for nobody to cut through. He get the rock. He pressing the issue. And I'm loving that of Paul George. He on an MVP pace right now, man. Both ways, and I'm feeling it, man. Like we make our shots, we look good. We miss our shots, we look terrible. So as long as these guys keep making shots, I'm loving what Norman Powell is doing. I'm kind of hard on him most of the time, but right now he the one really leading us. Like it seemed like we don't get going until he get going. So I
Yeah,
like what's
Norm.
going on.
Yeah, Norm is in attack mode right now.
Big
Um,
time. He had 15 the other night on 4 shots. Like it's going down, man. I'm feeling it. Turn up, man. Fuck all this. Let's learn how to system. Like nigga, get the rock and go play. You open, get the shot. Like fuck all this that pleasing egos and running these stupid ass sets. It always gets turnover. Like get the rock and go play, man.
mm. All right. All right, y'all got it.
Hey, so let me ask y'all this. I want to ask y'all a question. So when the Clippers lose to uh somebody y'all don't think they need to lose to, y'all want to come on the microphone and hype it up as if it really means a lot. The whole Clipper season's over, right? But then, but then when they come out here and they lock up teams and they play better basketball, then that don't mean nothing. So it only means something when y'all say it means something, and it don't mean something when it actually does mean something. So I gotta get this shit clear here because let's mind you want a bigger sample size. How about an 18 game sample size? You know what the Clippers record is? The last 18 games Terrence Mann started. And guess what? He ain't even playing starter minutes either. He only played. Ty Lue still ain't got there.
Boy,
Motherfucker,
you
he's
a
15 and
casual.
3. He's 15 and 3. And guess what, Hearn? Guess what, Hearn? You don't want to
You a
face it.
casual. You a,
15 and 3, partner.
better yet,
And you're gonna have to deal with it. Hey, and what about
this is
about the
how I'm gonna
20?
solve you. This is how I'm gonna solve
What
you, Thomas.
you can't solve me. I got too
Nah,
many answers, bro.
you ain't got too many answers.
Listen,
This is
Thomas,
I
how
got too many
have
answers.
y'all
You
been?
can't
nah,
solve.
this is
Cause
how
I'm a realist. I'm a realist. You love
if
narratives.
you a realist, I'm gonna see how much faith you got into all that BS and casual talk that you've been saying. So, Thomas, I bet you 300 right now that y'all won't win past 47 games.
Make it 500.
That's a bold take, Herm. Ain't gonna lie. But
Make it 500 then, big boy.
I'm staying at 3.
but Thomas, y'all haven't
Oh,
been
okay. Like that bed in, BJ. So I
y'all
heard. And you already backed off of me a $3,000 bet in the playoffs too, because you fucking scared of the Clippers. Let's keep that in
Nah,
mind too.
I'm just not a
Let's keep that
Laker
in mind too.
fan. I'm not gonna bet no money on the team that I don't even fuck with.
Oh,
I
wait a
don't
minute.
even care about that.
You said the top teams, right? You said the top team. The Lakers.
Lakers is not a top team. Lakers is not a top team.
They in the top team. They in the Western Conference Finals though.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Yeah,
They was a play-in team.
yeah.
Yeah, they was a
Backpedal
play-in
your ass
team
right
that
back to
made
your
it.
mama's basement. Sit your ass down because you don't know what the fuck
And
you talking about.
they winning
the
games
Hey,
this
Lakers are
year on
not
the
a
low
top.
too.
hey,
You gotta watch
what
out for the
about
Lakers.
Terrence
They winning
Mann?
games on the low.
Yeah, I like the Lakers ain't got Vanderbilt either. That's what he don't understand. See, he don't know what he's talking about. Hey, in 2021 playoffs, Terrence Mann was
Lakers not
starting.
that good.
Well, when Terrence Mann was starting in 2021 playoffs, what would happen with Kawhi wasn't there?
That
Motherfuckers
was
getting their ass beat, right?
that was
They were getting
3
beat,
years
right?
ago,
They
bro.
they 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 they,
And
they almost
I
they
mean,
almost
he only had one good
you
game in
said
that playoff.
Y'all
motherfucker.
still
You
lost.
said speak on the playoffs. You said
Y'all
speak on the
still
playoffs
lost.
with Terrence
And
Mann
he had
starting.
one good
And that's what I
game.
do.
And he had
And that's
one
what I
good
do. And
game.
now you start running again.
I
All you
mean,
gonna do
you
is run
want
in circles.
I
Hunter,
hey,
you know
we
what you
got
was?
money on the line,
You know what you
Thomas.
was,
I ain't gonna
Hunter?
go back and forth.
Hunter, you know
We
what you
got
was
money
in
on the line.
school? You was king and duck goose. All your bitch ass do is keep running in circles, boy. That's
I
all you
Y'all
mean,
doing.
still lost though,
You,
Thomas.
you, you ask for something, I give it to you, then you run to something else. You ask for
nah,
that, I
you
give it to you, you
ain't.
run to something else. Terrence
I
Mann
ain't asked
started
you
in
nothing.
2021, motherfucker. And he
I
on
ain't asked
40
you
in the
shit.
elimination game to make us go to the next round of playoffs. But you don't get
Y'all
credit for that either, do you? You know why? Because you're scared of
Thomas,
fucking Clippers, motherfucker.
I'm so
You
laid
scared
back
of
and
them.
chill. Nah,
y'all
I'm so
still
laid back
lost
and
and
chill.
Devin
I
Booker
know,
was
I
hurt.
know
You
y'all
lay
ain't.
back
I
because
know
you know
y'all
I
not
got,
good.
I'm gonna slap your
Y'all
ass
not
with
that
reality.
good. Thomas, y'all not that good. Y'all not
Oh,
a champ.
okay.
Y'all do not have a championship roster. You guys are
We'll see you in
not
the playoffs.
contenders.
We'll
I
see
mean,
you in the playoffs.
that's if y'all make it.
We gonna make it because the
Oh,
only problem we
is this
had,
nigga so
he's on the bench now.
That's if
He's
y'all
on the
make
bench
it.
now. That's the only problem we had.
That ain't the only
this
problem
nigga
y'all
so
got.
laid back
That's
and
the only
chill?
problem we had.
He spent 2 hours on Saturday morning talking about we ain't gonna make the playoffs, gonna fire the coach.
You want to
But
bet
now
some
he
money
laid
too?
back
I'll
and
take your
chill.
money
But
too. Do you want to bet? Do you want to
y'all be
bet two, Deuce? Do you want to
Man,
bet two, Deuce? I'll
I
take
don't
your
do the
money.
Hey,
internet shit, man.
bet,
Stop
bet
dick
him,
That's
Deuce.
riding,
crazy.
Thomas. Stop dick riding, Thomas, to stay out our
Hey,
conversation.
bet,
This
bet him,
real
Deuce.
talk.
All
Bet
right,
him,
man. I
Deuce.
don't want to hear
This
this
Deuce,
real
shit.
talk.
I
You
pay your
stay out
300.
of there.
Deuce, I pay your 300. I put your 300 up. Bet his ass,
bro,
motherfucker.
y'all
Dude, come
be
on,
You
he
gonna
got
having
you
one
gonna you
game.
gonna pay money. Hey, and you gonna pay money. BJ got all this shit recorded. Your ass gonna get held accountable. And by the way, but by the way, I bet you another 500. You get your ass fried next Saturday when you got to go against BJ 1-on-1. He finna cook your ass next Saturday, and the whole panel gonna tell you about it. I bet you 500 on that too.
Hey,
BJ,
Thomas, bro, you be
BJ ain't
hyping
gonna be
up
able to
Terrence
fuck with me
Mann like
on
he
that.
the best player on y'all team.
What? What'd you say, Herm?
You-
BJ ain't gonna be
This
able to fuck
can't
with me.
this can't
I want him to cook locker room though. That's what I do want him to do that.
Nah, hey, FYF in here. I'm gonna do both of y'all the same day. I got
I
time.
mean, nigga, you act like that's something special, nigga. I did 3 in one day. I mean, that
Hey,
shit ain't nothing to do,
hey,
man.
Thomas, you be hyping
Yeah,
up Terrence
I'm gonna
Mann like
roast you.
he the best player on y'all team,
You
bro.
easy work.
He's the best point of attack defender on our team. That's what we need him to do. That's all. That's all we
Man,
need him
no,
to do.
he ain't.
Hey,
Yeah,
but
he
this
was.
this is a
Hey, don't be
crazy
mad.
dunk
He locked
though.
your boy up, cuz. Don't be mad. He locked your boy up. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Luka Doncic missed 17 shots. He was frustrated. Don't
Luka
be
and
mad.
my boy,
Hey,
he
I
ain't my,
gotta.
my
Hey,
boy. My boy was cooking y'all.
Deuce.
My
I
boy
gotta
was
give.
cooking y'all
Hey,
last
Deuce.
year.
I
What's
gotta
up?
give Tom. I gotta give Thomas credit, bro. I always been big on T Man, but he the one that really. He the one that really got me on T Man. I gotta give him credit. I gotta
Yeah,
give him
yeah,
credit,
man.
man.
But
Anybody watch
no,
the
no
team know,
disrespect
man.
though,
Like he
he ain't
got
the end
screwed
all
last
be all
year.
though, bro.
He got screwed
That's
last year,
You're
hey,
and
right.
he
You're
Deuce.
right.
screwing this year.
That's why we got
Hey, Deuce.
Kawhi is the end all be all. That's why we
Hey,
got
Deuce.
Kawhi.
Hey, Deuce. That's why
Yo,
every GM in the whole fucking league calls up the Clippers begging for Terrence Mann, ain't it?
right. They want every single one
Everybody
of them
but
want
Ty
him.
Lue. Everybody but Ty Lue want Terrence Mann.
That's what we were saying last
Uh,
year.
Every
Like,
trade that comes through LA is based on Terrence Mann. Every fucking one.
And
Everybody wanted except Ty Lue.
and guess what? And guess what, Thomas? That's gonna be the Clippers' downfall because y'all could have had guys like Fred Van Fleet. Look at the impact Fred Van Fleet had on the Rockets this
you think
season.
Fred Van Fleet's better than James Harden?
Hey, brought them.
Hey,
You
Hey,
think Fred
brought
Van
them
hey,
Fleet
from
better
being a
than James
lottery
Harden?
team.
you talking about the
Had
Fred
they
Van
brought them
Fleet
from a
that T Man
lottery
had in
team.
jail? You talking
Hold
about the
on,
Fred Van
Thomas.
Fleet that T
Hold
Man
on,
had in
Thomas.
jail?
no
Hold on,
disrespect,
Thomas.
Herm. That's not
Hey,
on.
you was
That's not
you
on
was
Hold
hyping
on,
up
Disco.
Houston
Thomas.
too.
Hold on, Thomas.
That's not on Disco, Fred Van
The
The thing
Fleet.
same
I've been
Fred, the
doing,
same Fred Van Fleet that was locked up by Terrence Mann.
Thomas,
That
the
what you talking
thing
about?
I've been doing, Thomas, I've been letting you talk when you talk. I ain't been disruptive. I've been chilled. I've been cool. So let me say what I was gonna say without getting cut off. End of the day, the impact that Fred Van Fleet had on them Houston Rockets this year is way more of an impact that Terrence Mann have on the Clippers. He brought these Houston Rockets from being the lottery team to being one of the
That's
teams
false,
that
man.
probably go
That's false,
compete
That's
to
man.
be in the
false.
playoffs.
That's false.
Now,
It's cause of Dylan
that's
Brooks.
not
It's
false.
cause Dylan Brooks over there
That's
locking
not
up people.
false.
That's why.
Man, nah, Dylan Brooks ain't
It's because of
really
Ime
locking up nobody.
Udoka.
He
Ime
ain't
Yes, he
locking.
is.
He playing with a lot
Yes,
of
he is.
That's
energy.
right, Udoka. Udoka's
He's
Yes,
good.
he
hitting
is.
open shots, but he's not. Dylan Brooks is not a lockdown defender. He's just a guy that play with a lot of energy,
Well, I
and he's
can't
been
tell
hitting wide
because
open shots.
LeBron James'
I don't
efficiency
know
when guarded
Fred
by
Van
Dylan
Fleet,
Brooks was
Herm.
fucking terrible in the
Man, look,
playoffs.
and guess what? The second game when the Lakers played Houston, LeBron James killed them. So what you talking about?
That is not on
What
no.
second game? When?
Herm.
When the Rockets and the Lakers played again, the Lakers whooped their ass, and LeBron James was very efficient. He dominated that
So
game from start to finish.
so you speaking on a regular season game when he was ass in the playoffs?
Nah, I just responded to what you said.
I thought you wanted to talk about the playoffs. Now you want to talk about the regular season. See,
I'm
you're a duck
but now
deuce
if you
king, cuz.
bring you bring
Duck
up the
duck goose.
playoffs. If you bring up the playoffs, why you think the Lakers gentlemen sweep the Grizzlies last year? LeBron was killing Dylan Brooks damn near.
He
He
wasn't
killed
killing
him the
Dylan
whole
Brooks. He was
season.
going
Yes, he
off screens
was.
killing.
Man,
He was
that's
Yes,
going
he
off
crazy. He
screens
didn't
killing.
was.
kill the
And I'm not even
AD
He was
played
LeBron
going off
game
fan.
screens.
last
I'm not
year.
even
I don't know
LeBron
about
fan.
LeBron,
LeBron's
but
efficiency versus Dylan Brooks was god awful. Awful.
AD had like
He
8
got their
blocks a
points.
game in that fucking
He
game.
got their points the same way he got points against Kawhi Leonard versus the Spurs. Ducking Kawhi running off screen. That's how he averaged 28. His efficiency though versus Kawhi and the Spurs was fucking awful. He got his ass locked up. But the stat line said 28. Nah, bruh. Nah. You can't do. You can do that.
Kawhi
You can
Leonard
do that
actually
with
didn't
tickets
lock up
bombs.
LeBron James.
You can do that over there with ticket his little bum
LeBron
crowd.
ain't getting
You
locked
can't do
up.
that over here.
Nah, I mean
His
you doing all the
efficiency when
talking.
guarded by Dylan
I'm
Brooks
just being
was
proper
terrible.
and letting you talk. I'm just being proper and letting Dylan Brooks is not a
Well, I mean,
lockdown defender.
if
It's
you gonna
far
talk,
from
don't
it.
lie
He
though.
is a lockdown defender, Herm.
I'm
You tripping,
He
Herm?
is a lot that, bro. LeBron,
no, he's
like I
not.
said, go look at
Yes,
LeBron's
he is.
efficiency when he shot the ball versus Dylan Brooks. Not when he had the ball. When he shot the ball, contested by Dylan Brooks, his numbers was embarrassing.
Look at your team
Embarrassing.
without. Look at your team without Dylan Brooks, Herm.
I mean,
Yeah.
Memphis got a whole lot more problems than us losing
Nah,
Dylan Brooks though.
y'all
Now
lost
that's
the
the truth.
heart and
We
soul of that
don't
team.
have size. Something
Y'all
that
lost the
something that
heart
the
and
Clippers
soul of
don't
that
have as
team, man.
well. We don't have size. Triple J, I've been telling folks forever, he just not. He's a good, solid role player, but he's not a star. We've been trying to make him a star, and he's not that. End of the day, we lacking size right now. Something
Nah.
that's gonna kill us the
Why do you
whole
keep
season.
saying? Well, hold
Y'all
on.
got a
Why you keep
couple.
saying we don't have size though?
Y'all got a couple
Y'all
injuries
don't.
that y'all got a couple
Well,
injuries over
we
there.
got size on our team. I don't know why you keep saying we don't have size.
Y'all don't. Daniel Theis is good. He's decent. He's solid.
I'm
But
not
that's
even talking about him. I'm talking about Zubac. I'm talking about Plumlee. I'm talking about Kobe Brown. I'm talking. We got size on our
Plumlee.
team.
The Clippers got plenty of size.
When it come down to it, when it come down to it,
That's why y'all beat
Pl-
us last night. Really? Was
yeah,
this?
Plumlee not gonna get a lot of minutes, and then when it come down to the
Says
playoffs,
who? What? Hold on. Hold on.
watch this.
Says
Watch this.
who?
When it come down to the playoffs, watch how everything gonna turn out. Yeah, I know it's gonna be
Yeah,
more
I
guards
don't.
oriented
I don't know what you
lineups.
heard. We got size, man. Y'all don't
No,
have
y'all
size because
don't.
y'all bigs are hurt.
Yeah, and
Brandon
but
Clark hurt.
all
Steven
I gotta
Adams is
say
hurt.
is
Y'all
Terrence
don't want thing
Mann.
got size, bro. We got size. We got 7-footers.
You
All I
got
gotta
one
say,
that's only
y'all need to
playing
stop
right
hyping
now,
up
and
Terrence
hell,
Mann. That's all
you
I have
can't
to say.
trust him when you play against a high powered offense. He gonna be unplayable. So I mean, you really
I
don't.
mean, you said size though. We got size. Y'all, we have size. We will be fine when we playoffs roll around.
That's if
We'll be
y'all
fine.
make it.
I just want the Clippers, y'all Clippers fan, to stop hyping up Terrence Mann. Like he not like
I mean,
he's a
he's a big. He's not like the offensive, but what he does defensively, he does elevate us defensively.
he's a good solid player.
These guys don't
He
understand
ain't for
the
everybody.
guys don't understand roles. Like
Yeah,
you
you
don't
gotta have
understand
those
roles.
guys, man.
You
Listen,
don't
I'm not
listen.
understand
denying it.
roles.
You're
I'm
not finna
just
pick
saying
on. You're not
when
finna
y'all
pick
talking
on
about
Zubac no
everybody.
more over there, partner. You know why? Because you ain't got Morris and Reggie Jackson to pick on at the head up there. You got to pick on T-Man now. Good luck.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm
that's a
just
good
saying,
point.
like Terrence Mann. I like
That's
Terrence
why
Mann. I
Luca.
like
You know
his
what?
skill
That's
set.
why Luca couldn't fry Zubac. You know why? Because T-Man gonna dodge them fucking screens that Morris and Reggie Jackson can't dodge. That's how you able to pick on Zubac. Because Ty Lue don't know what the fuck you doing. And Herm, if you're ever going to be right about anything you say, I'm gonna give you credit. Just so you know, I ain't picking on you. I actually am leaning. I lean a little bit to what you said, Herm. I don't trust Ty Lue. I don't. So if Herm, if you win some bets this year, it's gonna be because of Ty Lue. But it ain't gonna be because of that stupid shit you talking about. They ain't no size. Because
It
that
almost
that
seems
damn
it it
Why I
almost
gotta
seems
be on
like
Ty Lue, bro?
Ty Lue don't want the damn job. It's to me it seems
yeah
like that.
yeah yeah.
It
It
seems
don't
like
make
he
no
don't
sense.
want it.
Like. Let me ask you
Yeah,
this, Herm. Let me ask you this, Herm. All jokes aside, let's have a real conversation. Herm, if you playing the Pelicans or you playing the Mavericks, Kawhi Leonard was not assigned to Zion, Ingram, or Kyrie or Luca. Herm, let me ask you, is that not the most stupidest coaching you ever seen? Just be honest. Don't troll. Don't be acting stupid. Just answer the question.
I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to guys that are elite and Kawhi is considered elite, most of the time you really leave that. Most of the time, the coaches gonna leave that to their stars if they want in the regular
Right, that's
season.
on a player. That's
That
on players
they'll leave it to the
decide who
stars
they want to
if
guard.
they want to guard those guys in the regular playoffs. Yeah, you have a point. It was in the playoffs. It'll be a huge problem. You would have to look at the coach. But regular season,
He did
most of
it in
the
the playoffs too, Herm.
nah, what I'm
Remember?
saying,
Remember?
yeah, but when it came down to money time, though, Kawhi Leonard was on Luka Doncic.
When it
But
comes to
Yeah,
but
but
money, period, that's
that's
on the
that's
players,
that's
bro.
because Kawhi. That's because Kawhi overreared the coach, though, Herm. That wasn't Ty
nah,
Lue's
but
decision.
end of the day, what you just saying is the case. Why he didn't override on shit the other day then? So I mean, it's the same thing. Most of the
But
time, regular
you shouldn't
season.
have to, though, Herm.
Now,
You shouldn't
but
have
most
just
of
cut.
the
Let me ask you this, Herm. Let me ask you this.
but
Do
most of
you
the
see your
time, if
man
you a
Joker?
dog, but if you a dog though, Thomas, you gonna want those assignments just because you want to just display to these niggas that you that nigga that this is my court. I run this shit. And I'm gonna eat your ass. I'm gonna tear your ass up. I'm gonna treat you like the boy that I think you is. I'm gonna show
Bro,
you who's the boss. So in the day, that end of the day, Kawhi Leonard got to be aggressive on there to say, man, I want it just for me. I just want to compete. I just want to go. I just want to show Luka he can't fuck with me. He got to want that himself. For a regular season, for the most part, you don't want your best players to be burnt out really. So, regular games like that, you're not gonna throw them. You're not gonna force them to guard the best
and
players
that's
on
the
other
biggest
teams.
point of it. That's the biggest point of it right there. Like you're not gonna burn him out on both ends in fucking November. Like he doesn't have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
stick him the whole
but he's
time.
yeah, but he's not the number
Bro,
one
y'all
scoring
got to
option though.
realize, bro. Ty Lue
He
can
is the number
tell
one scoring
Kawhi. He
option.
can.
They give it to him every time.
Nah, nah,
They
the
double
ball's
they
going through
double
Paul
team
George
him.
and Hart. The
No,
ball's going through Paul
the
George and
ball is
Hart.
ending up. No. The
But
ball is ending
Thomas,
up in Paul
I
George
think that's somewhat. I
because
think that's somewhat.
Every time Kawhi gets the ball, they triple team him.
I think that's what.
So the
I
ball is
think
ending
that's
up in
what the
Kawhi
organization
Oh,
Paul
wants
oh,
though.
George's
oh,
hands.
okay. So if he's getting triple teamed, that means he's giving up the ball. If he getting up the ball, that means you're not wearing him
Yeah.
out. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's my whole
No,
point. We ain't
But
wearing
no,
him out. So
he's
why?
still
So
no, he's
you got to
still fighting
realize.
for a position. He's still trying to get to a spot. And when he get the ball, they're triple teaming him. That does take shit out of you. Fighting through screens and running over shit. Like, you know what I mean? That does take energy out
I
of you.
see Paul George getting the ball a lot more than Kawhi myself.
Yeah,
But
I'm telling you, he ended up with the
But
ball.
No, I'm
Thomas,
saying just coming down the court before Kawhi even touches it.
Thomas, but that's actually what's the original plan with the Clippers anyway. Regular season, everything was supposed to run through PG anyway, because PG was supposed to be the guy that could carry the load for the most part in the regular season, and Kawhi would pick his spots and do what he do. So what Paul George is doing, Paul George should have been doing that the whole time he been a Clipper. But obviously, it finally clicked with him this year to start being like that. So, end of the day, I'd rather run it through Paul George right now. But when it comes to money time, when it comes to the playoffs, everything's gonna run through Kawhi, bro. You should know that.
Yeah, that's common sense. But what I'm saying is that the man did they not say, listen, you remember Ty Lue tried to be slick with it when Paul George and Kawhi bounced back with, nah, motherfucker, we ain't resting. We actually injured. Y'all favorite players are resting. But Ty Lue was trying to say, let's take the regular season serious. And they was like, look, motherfucker, we hurt. We ain't just out with nothing. We out having surgeries and shit.
Yeah.
We out getting hurt. Ain't shit. The only motherfucker need to take shit serious, Ty Lue, is your bitch ass. You the one not taking it serious, and you know what you didn't do? You didn't take it serious versus the Pelicans because Kawhi should have been on Ingram and Paul George should have been on Zion. And we would have beat the hell out of them because here's the thing. Even if Zion get 30, he got to shoot fucking 22 pointers to get 30.
Bro, Ty
Because
Lue
he not gonna hit 5 threes to get 15 points, and that's half of 30. He not gonna do that.
bro,
All
Ty
you gotta
Lue-
do is slow down Ingram, and you beat the Pelicans easy. But as much as I support Terrence Mann, I'm a realist though.
But it
Terrence
was
Mann is
more.
too fucking
bro,
small
Ty Lue can
to guard Zion.
Ty Lue
It
can
was
ask
more. It
Kawhi to
was more
guard his
to
point
that
all he
game to
wants to. He
just.
don't
It
want to
was more
guard
to
him
that
when he
game
want
to
to guard
just
him.
Ingram and Zion though. You had Valanciunas that was doing the small thing. Herb Jones was hustling, doing the small things as well, and he's playing both ends, and he's a slasher as well. It was more to it than just Zion and
They
Ingram.
they
They
hung
played.
60, Hearn.
They came out. They came out with more energy than the Clippers, and that was just the bottom line. They came out with more energy. They played with more effort. It wasn't because of Ingram and Zion per se. They just out hustled. They played with more energy, and they hit the Clippers in the mouth. The Clippers came out like a lackadaisical. That's what happens when you come out like a lackadaisical. You playing against a young team.
They
That's
hung
all that
60,
was.
Hearn. That hung 60. Both of them had 30 plus. That is uncalled for. All you had to do,
That is
and
on the bench player.
like BJ said, watch the game. When Kawhi got on that ass, he was giving up that rock immediately across half court. He didn't want none of that. He
Well,
didn't want none of that.
why Kawhi ain't continue to guard him then?
That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Why does a player have to tell Tyler?
That's on
Let me ask y'all
Kawhi.
this. Let me
That's
ask
not
y'all
on
this.
Ty Lue. That's not
No,
on Ty
that's
Lue.
on the fucking. That's on the coach. Let me
No,
ask
it's
y'all this. If you
not, bro.
think you
He can
may, if
tell
you
that
think
man 1,000 times to guard him. If he don't want to guard him, he not gonna guard him.
Kawhi's not like that. Kawhi's gonna do what the coach said. The coach asked him to do something, he gonna do it. He's always been that way. Always been that way.
Well, that just shows.
If you
Did
made
Kawhi
Joker was
take the
over there,
challenge to guard
these
Giannis, nigga?
That just shows he ain't a
hell
dog.
yeah he
Then
did.
All right,
You talking
then.
about the playoffs?
If
Whoa,
Kawhi
whoa,
say
whoa,
I want
whoa.
to
Hold on,
guard
Yeah,
hold
him,
on, hold on,
yeah,
hold on, hold on, hold on.
but he had to
Let me jump
override Nick
in.
Nurse then too.
that's
Let
on
me
the
jump
player.
in. What'd you say?
I was basically saying that if a coach got to tell you everything to do, and you know if it's another guy like a Luka Doncic on the other side or a Brandon Ingram that's cooking and you not taking initiative on your own, you just ain't no, you just not a dog. You just ain't in. You just
Wow,
ain't in.
this
So
nigga.
BJ, you being the ball player you are, and you that nigga on your team, but you know the opposite team player, your coach probably don't have you assigned to him. But you know this is a matchup that you want yourself because you want to prove that you the
I'm
best.
not.
Period. What you gonna do?
I
I'm
see
talking
him.
about you. I'm
No,
talking about
no,
you.
I'm not. What I'm getting to, I'm not questioning Kawhi's dogness.
Yeah, and
We
nobody
see
questioned
shown
that.
he's shown time out. He ain't scared of nobody.
Facts. Nobody
Come on,
questioned
man.
that, Herm. Come on now, Herm. We can't say that.
I
But
don't
I
know. I
was
don't know
just
what that
saying
was. He
in
ain't scared of
general.
nobody.
But Herm, you did have a point. Like you said, you asked BJ, hey, if the coach, um, if you tell the coach that you want to guard the best player, the coach is gonna put you on the best player because he gonna listen to
All
his
right, all
coach.
right. So, okay, hold that thought right there. Hold that thought. Let me ask you this. Y'all know why Coach Budenholzer got fired? Because Giannis wanted to guard Jimmy Butler, and the coach said, nope. That's why he got fired, and Giannis made it
That is
publicly
not
known.
true, bro. That is not true. Come
That
on,
was true because he wasn't guarding Butler. If he was guarding Butler, then you're right. It's not true. But he didn't
Giannis
guard
did
Butler.
not want to guard, but nobody wanted to guard Jimmy Butler, bro.
Giannis is not a great on
Yeah,
ball defender.
And Gordon wanted to guard the dude
and
and
whoever was
humiliated his ass.
whoever was guarding Jimmy Butler in that series got cooked anyway. So it could have been Giannis, Cricket,
So you think
Brook
Giannis just came
Lopez.
out and made this shit up for no reason?
What you mean made it up? Yeah, I mean,
Giannis said he was pissed off because Coach Budenholzer would not let him guard Jimmy Butler. Giannis said that. You think he made that shit up?
why he didn't demand it then if he's that guy?
What you mean demanded? He did. It sounded like to me he did demand it. He
He
said
didn't
sound like
demand.
to me he said
He didn't demand it. He didn't demand it. Obviously,
I
if the
got a
coach
question.
don't if
Jimmy
the
I
Butler
coach
got a
got
don't let
question.
him
No,
do it, then
Tom,
obviously
I got a question, Thomas. I got a question, Thomas. Who has more power, the franchise player or the coach of the franchise?
exactly. That's why Budenholzer got his ass fired.
No. I'm asking you who has more power. So if it comes down to end game adjustments or anything, and the coach, let's just say Giannis went against everything Budenholzer said. The Budenholzer throwing the fit, going crazy. Who you think the owner go take up for? You think the owner go choose the coach over his franchise player, or he go choose a franchise player over the coach?
It depends on the franchise, though. You know,
But
Well, yeah, that's true.
Giannis,
like for example,
Depend
in
on the
Miami,
franchise, but
Miami with Pat Riley is different. Is going to be different, right? Or
yeah, that's true.
it
That's true.
depends,
Because
bro. It depends.
Spoelstra ain't going nowhere. It don't make a fuck what Jimmy Butler said. Spoelstra ain't
Yeah,
going
it
nowhere.
depends. It
You
depends
you
on
saw it.
where.
You know what they say LeBron left Miami for? Well, two reasons. One, cause he a coward, but the other reason is he didn't like Spoelstra because Spoelstra wouldn't give him his fucking way. At
Nah,
least that's what LeBron
plus
Camp
Pat
said. Now
Riley didn't give plus Pat Riley didn't give him the power of the franchise. But besides that, Jimmy Butler, honestly, even though he's the best player on the Heat, even though he's the highest paid player on the Heat, he's still not a franchise player. If at the same time, despite of the success Miami been having with him,
He
which to
is a
me they
franchise player,
overachieved.
bro.
No,
he
he's
is
not
the
a franchise.
franchise player, man. What are you
He's
talking
not.
about?
He's not the franchise player.
You do not do what Jimmy Butler is doing and not be the franchise player.
Yeah, he's the franchise player by far.
He's not a
But
Hey,
but
franchise.
but but the point is, what you want the player to do? You want them to just go guard somebody and just leave somebody standing wide open? If the coach says Herm, you guard BJ Thomas, you guard Deuce, and I say I ain't guarding Deuce, I'm guarding this guy. But the coach told BJ what to do because he's the coach. BJ ain't the franchise player. I'm the franchise player. So if BJ, so what do you want BJ to do? BJ doing what he told. So now I'm gonna leave Dude standing wide open and go double team the guy and just what do you fucking expect to happen?
But
Kawhi is
hey,
always gonna
It
follow
depends on the
protocol.
situation, though. Like,
hey, hey,
Kawhi's professional. He's not gonna be toxic like that. He's gonna get your
hey,
ass up out of here like he did Doc Rivers, but
hey,
he's not gonna
nah, wait,
cause no
wait.
scene.
Let's slow it down. Let's
Hey,
slow it down because
Thomas,
when the coach
Thomas.
told him to run after the air ball, his ass showed him do that shit in front of the whole team. So
yeah,
Tom,
let's not throw the cape
Tom,
on for
it would
Kawhi like
Thomas.
that.
it depends
Hey,
on the situation, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Hey,
that's in practice, bro. That's not on the court.
If a player tell,
hey,
if a player like
hey,
Kawhi Leonard, Giannis tell they coach that they want to guard the best player, I'm sure the coach is not going to be like, nah, go to somebody else. They're gonna be like,
let
oh,
me
go guard the best player.
let me go to the realist real quick because real's been waiting. What's good, the realist?
Hey, what's good, fellas? All I
What's
want
good, really?
was good, Tommy. All I want is I want my damn video from Herm and Ticket. That's
Mm.
all I care about.
But
Herm, you know
I
you
ain't gonna
heard.
lie to you.
I ain't not. Fuck that Herm. Fuck that Herm.
But I'm gonna tell
I
you the
want
fuck.
my video.
I
You
gotta
like
fuck.
you.
I got.
Hey, hold
I'm gonna
on,
make a
Herm. Hold
promise to
on,
you.
hold on,
I'm gonna make a
hold
promise to you.
on. Go
Can I
ahead.
make a promise to you? I promise the
I
realest.
don't need no promises.
Nah, I promise the realest. Y'all
He's
whoop Denver
demanding.
ass. I'm gonna give you the video you want.
No, man, it don't work like that, Herm.
It works
It
like
don't.
that.
No, it don't work like. You know what, Herm?
Cause the realest.
Coward ass front runner.
Herm. You ain't
You a
looking too
coward ass
good.
front runner.
You ain't looking too good, Herm. You ain't looking too
How
good
I
doing
ain't
that
looking
shit,
too
Herm.
good, and
Because
you in the
Herm,
Yeah,
Her,
yeah, bro.
you like Booker and Luca. You
Herm.
only want to play on
You
your
ain't.
chest when you win one
You
game.
talked all that shit. Ticket talked all that shit, right? It's mighty funny how when we whooped them boys, Twitter was dead last night. They was dead, man.
Mm.
You didn't hear shit about the Clippers putting the work. And it's funny how every time Luca lose,
I ain't gonna lie, I would pop a
all
bottle
he
last night though.
he always got an injury. Every time we whoop his ass, he always got an injury. Last night it was the thumb. Other time it be his ankles. Man, like I say, man, I want my video, Hearn. I want my video, Hearn.
I mean, Al Cut Luca.
Damn, her, you get exposed to
BJ,
everybody tonight, motherfucker.
Hold
Your
on,
whole panel
wait,
exposed your ass.
Good, good, good.
BJ,
hold on, y'all. Hold
BJ,
on, y'all.
That's
I
ticket,
good.
gotta
wait,
respond to the real.
wait a minute. Ticket made a fucking video, right?
Right.
About Gabe Vincent talking about how you got to give him time to adjust to the Lakers team. He came from a different team. You got to give him time to adjust. Well, what the fuck James Harden did? Did he come from a different team?
Yeah, and I wanna expound this lie too. I'm my bad. I'm gonna give it back to you. This goddamn lie that James Harden been playing no defense. I want to call that shit out too.
Come
I
on,
don't know what the
man.
hell y'all watching. Talking about this man ain't playing no defense and he's getting scored on. I'm seeing him play more defense in these first 5-6 games I've seen him play the last 3 years.
That's
And
cap.
Y'all just be making up anything, bro.
who told you Harden gonna play defense if he gets on the
Bro,
team that he knows
we
to
all
give effort?
know Ticket
Who
You
told
is
you
the
that?
did,
best.
you did,
We all
you
know
did.
the
I told y'all. Hey,
All I heard
hey,
yesterday morning was a guarantee that Dallas was gonna beat the Clippers. I heard that from Herm.
Yeah, I heard that that
He
bullshit too.
guaranteed the shit.
Yeah, but
The
that's your
realest, guess
problem. Why
what?
you taking that fiend serious, man? Stop talking, man.
No, no,
Listen,
no,
man.
no,
What up,
No,
Kobe?
man.
What's good, Kobe?
No,
damn,
I'm just saying,
I
Kobe Jordan,
can't never
Kobe Jordan.
respond.
I
Herm,
come.
you out here capping,
See.
nigga?
I come from it. You got to. We gonna keep it real across the board,
Man,
man.
I come from the show me state, man. You ain't listen, man.
where the
You
hell
niggas just be
Kobe Jordan
talking, man.
been? Kobe Jordan pop back up after we get on the winning streak or something. Kobe, where the hell you been, cuz?
So
Man,
you got to keep it
I just
real,
been
Herb.
working, man. Where you been
You
at,
can't.
man?
Hey,
Hey, I
Herb.
Where
can't
you
never
been, Kobe?
respond
Where the
to
hell you
you.
been, bro?
You
I
can't
can't
say,
never respond to you, the realest.
Herb.
Cause y'all too emotional,
Wait,
man. I can't
Herb,
even
Herb,
A whole
respond
lot
to
of
you.
backpedaling in here. A whole lot of
Well, Herb.
backpedaling in here.
You know why?
I
You
miss
can't
y'all ugly
because
niggas,
we
man.
don't get that benefit. See, we don't get the benefit when we lose. So now
Y'all
you want
don't
the
deserve
benefit
no
when we
benefit, to
win?
be honest.
But
Oh,
this,
see what
this
I'm
You
no,
saying,
niggas
the
Herb?
don't
See
deserve
realest.
what
no
I'm
Hold
saying?
benefit.
on, the realest. This what I'm saying, bro. They don't believe in us, bro. They saying we the basement, we the bastard child, bro. They listen. We just gonna show them, when, you know what I'm saying. At the
Kobe
end of the year,
Jordan.
that's all that
It's
matter,
fear.
bro.
No, it's fear, Kobe Jordan. They don't
That
want
ain't
us to
no
get our
damn
shit
fear.
together.
That ain't
Yes,
no
it is,
damn
Herb.
fear.
Yes, it
Nobody ain't
is.
scared of y'all sorry.
Hey,
A
you know, all I
franchise ain't
care
held
about.
on to
Everybody's
Hey,
scared
shit.
of
hey,
Nobody
hey.
Kawhi,
ain't
cuz.
worried about
Hold
that.
on, but hold
Everybody's
on.
scared of
Nobody
the
ain't
But
scared of
playoff
but
that.
but
terminator.
Thomas
Goddamn
though, you know what I'm
Playoff
saying?
terminator. Y'all boys terrified of the playoff terminator.
But hold on.
Terrified.
Hey,
Well,
listen. They
he
can
gonna
say,
give you
hold on.
two great games. That's it.
No. Hold on. This what I will say.
That's wishful thinking.
This what I will say.
We ain't gonna be hurt every year, Herm. I told you this.
Hold on. This what I can say I'm confident in, right? And I ain't seen this in none of the years that they even been on the team. Kawhi and Paul George ain't missed a game, and they both playing back-to-backs. So the thing is that if we just keep that going, the chemistry gonna build over time. That's all we need. When playoff come, long as they healthy, bro, I ain't worried, bro. I ain't worried. Long as them niggas stay healthy.
We ain't worried about nothing. We ain't worried about
We
nothing.
ain't worried about nothing, man.
I just want my
Don't
damn.
you motherfucker.
Hey, the realest.
I just
You know
want
what's
my
funny?
video.
Hey,
Wait,
get the Harrison video,
my
Herm.
video.
Herm, stop being
Hit it with the
pussy. Stop being
Shador,
pussy.
nigga.
I just
Get
want
the
my
realest
video.
video, Herm.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I want my video at Herm. We play Denver tomorrow night, so you got the whole fucking day to hit up ticket.
Listen, no,
You got the
BJ.
whole day. Hey, no. I'm just on some real shit, cause Herm, you know when you drop them videos, I be in the comments. I say, yeah, you right, Herm. You right. So man, if you can't give us our video when you wrong, come on, Herm.
Fucking coward.
That's not a good look.
Man,
That's
dude,
not a good look, man.
Herm, you start to remind me of LeBron James, but every time you lose, you run.
Damn, bro.
Coward ass.
Damn.
Herm, you out here on cap, bro?
Man, Herm on here on cap,
Big
man.
cap.
Hey, listen,
Big cap.
Listen, Herm got 10 caps on his head right now, man. Listen,
Hey,
Herm
hey,
ran
Kobe.
off the panel.
Herm,
Hey, y'all ran Herm off the panel, y'all. Y'all ran him off.
Pussy.
Herm, he
Hey,
capping crunch.
hey, Kobe
Stop listening
Jordan.
to these niggas, bro.
Hey, Kobe Jordan. Listen, Herm is the same dude, Kobe. He knew John Moran was out. Kobe. The realest vouch for this. BJ vouched for this. I don't know if the Mavs fan was here or not. I don't know if he can vouch for it or not. But listen, Herm knew John Moran was out, and he said the Memphis Grizzlies will be a high seed than the Clippers. The Clippers suck, and Memphis will be top 5 seed when it comes playoff time. He said that shit.
He put money on that? He bet.
I remember him.
No, he didn't put money on that, but he was capping on that. He was capping on that. He knew John Moran was out. And he said Memphis will be 100% guaranteed top 5 seed. That man said that.
But see, this is why you can't. Hold on. See, you got to know your history, bro. I keep receipts, bro. Herm, I don't take this man serious, bro. Listen, everything he say.
Damn, that's another person. Bro. Don't take him serious.
I just don't listen, man.
Damn, Herm, you ain't got no respect in the streets, guy.
But see, I know I give people a chance though. But when you say shit that I know ain't valid, I'll be like, okay, let me. No, I do my research. I already knew that though. But like I said, how you gonna say that when they missing both of they starting bigs? Like they missing their backup big and they center. Like,
hey Kobe, you remember me and you first met, right? And we was talking about how we can help Zubac out. I'm about to show you how Herm stole my take while you was gone. You remember when I first met you, Kobe? I said, listen, fellas, and I didn't know none of y'all, so I wouldn't even call y'all by your name. I didn't know. I said, listen, this how y'all help Zubac. And I kind of backed off on it when I started seeing Terrence Mann, or studying up on Terrence Mann more and more. I remember, Kobe, I said, we need to go out and get Pascal to power forward and get rid of Marcus Morris, right? Yeah. Remember I told you, because you asked me, you was like, Thomas, explain to me how, explain to me how. Yeah, okay, Kobe. So now you know how to say that. Guess what Herm been talking about all summer long? Pascal Siakam.
I remember you saying that a while ago, though, bro. That was
a while ago. Herm been dick riding me that damn long, because he been trying to steal all my shit. Fuck Herm. He a sellout.
Listen, we was in one chat. I don't even like putting people on blast. He tried to tell one of my guys who was talking about the Suns. He was like, "Man, the Suns wasn't shit before they got Charles Barkley, right?" And my man, and see, I've been watching basketball, right? Like I really be studying. Man, they was a top seed in the West the three straight years before they even got Barkley, right? Like stuff like that, bro.
Yeah, but they had Kevin Johnson, damn Marty over there. They
was a top team. Literally 50-win team, 55-win team before they got this man.
Bro, that man Kevin Johnson was averaging more shit than Steve Nash was averaging when Steve Nash won the MVP. Kevin Johnson was doing that shit in Phoenix before Steve Nash even came along. Man, people don't know basketball.
I ain't mean to run Herm off the panel, man. All like I told Herm, man.
You put up the whole night, the realest. You ran the man off.
Wait a minute. Like I told Herm before. Hey, like I told Herm before, he doing that ticket TV shit, man. You know that's just
Oh
not
yeah,
cool. Like
ticket
you say,
TV
man,
narrative.
you
Hey,
doing you
that's
right,
some
you
soft
doing all
ass.
that narrative shit, and like I told you, you becoming the new ticket on YouTube now.
That's what
You
I'm
know,
saying. That's some soft ass
Ticket
shit,
funny
huh?
as hell, man.
Every
Niggas
time
be
we was on that losing streak, I was on here every
right?
game. Now this
Every
motherfucker don't
fucking day,
this dude
every
don't want to make a
fucking
bro,
video
but
day.
see, this the thing though,
Then,
bro.
then my man make a
every game.
video, making a video. Cause cause the new shit now is to diss the Suns and the Clippers. It's
Right.
like, come on, man. Like, what the
I'm
fuck?
not worried. I'm not. This is the thing. It's
If,
too early in the
if
season.
you
I'm
can
not worried about their
make a
record right now.
video after every fucking loss, you can't give us one video when we win. Because according
Fuck
to you, you
her.
watch all the games, right? According to you, I'm just going off of what you
Hey,
say. You say you
Hey
watch
man,
every game.
all I want,
hey,
listen.
Dorilla.
Keep treating me like that bastard child in the basement. Let's just listen. Focus on what matters. So when the playoff come, them niggas they gonna be healthy. This a contract year. I know what I'm talking about.
Hey,
Same
I just
energy,
want
bro.
that video. So like Herm hit up Ticket and say, hey Ticket, you know, I want to do a video talking about how the Clippers not gonna make. It's funny how shit every loss we got gonna make it. If I say BJ, you ain't gonna make it, I just need to put out one video and leave it alone, right?
Bro, he puts the video out not even like 12 hours after the
Well,
game.
no, I'm just saying. If
Yeah.
I say
What
you
he
guys
talking
are
about?
done, that's all we need
He was
is
just
one
talking about
video.
James
I
Harden.
don't, man. It's just the bullshit, man. It's just
Yeah.
bullshit. It's just
Just a whole
bullshit.
bunch of bullshit.
It's just
Lies.
bullshit.
I don't be watching like what he be
But
talking.
no,
He
don't
just be
hurt.
talking about like what he be saying.
Basically, man, he know
Hey, he said he's
he
Dorilla's
know
before you
we
came on.
he know we rock with the Clippers, so it's like, all right, I'm gonna take a shot at the Clippers because I know these group of
Dorilla's.
guys on YouTube rock with the Clippers. That's all it is,
That man said we ain't gonna win 47 games before Kobe and Dorilla's came on. Well, we got a $300 bet on that, Dorilla's. 300. 47
man.
games.
Hey, hey, Herb got a whole day to still make that video. He got all the way up to the what before the Denver game to make that
Yeah.
video. That's all he got to do.
I can't believe y'all come on here and call Herm out his name and hurt his feelings like that. I can't believe it.
I wasn't gonna save him either. It's time for him to get exposed, man.
Hey, I came in
Hey,
late.
Is the Mavs fan? Is the Dallas Mavericks fan still on here, or he leave
That's
too?
Cam. That's Cam. Yeah, that's Cam.
Cam still here? Oh, okay. I respect Cam. He on here taking his L. I respect him.
You a Dallas fan?
Yeah, he here though.
Okay,
He here though. He
just,
showed up after
hey,
the L.
hey,
He here
Thomas.
after the L. I like that
Hey,
shit.
Thomas. I didn't see no tweet from Kendrick Perkins. I ain't see no belt. Man, come on. It's like I'm not
Oh,
worried
nothing.
about Dallas. You know what? You know what? I tell anybody.
Don't get too
Dallas.
off no Dallas stuff.
Hey, no. I tell anybody. I tell anybody. I'm not worried about no fucking Dallas in no playoff. But I'm gonna say something though. You know the team I fear was Denver, but I'm gonna add somebody to that list. The Pelicans.
Yeah, but I said that last week. BJ,
It's
remember I came
something
in?
about the fucking Pelicans, man.
Bro, I've been saying this.
The Pelicans and OKC. BJ can tell you this before the season. That's my two dark horse teams. Pelicans and OKC gonna be a problem.
BJ,
I gotta see OKC. I gotta see OKC.
What I say last week? Then what's the top three teams I said that's gonna give us the most problems, bro? You remember who I said?
I know you said Denver, New Orleans. I think
Denver,
you
New
said
Orleans,
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Ain't
I
none
know.
of them teams giving us problems, bro. If this shit's coached the right way.
I don't know,
Ain't
man.
none of them teams giving us a problem.
I don't
I
know.
think we'll still win.
Ain't none of them teams giving us a problem. I ain't worried about none of them. If we
No.
coach this shit the right way, I ain't worried about
like
none of
this.
them. Because all I'm doing is put T-Man on Murray. I'm holding that shit down. I put Kawhi on the Joker, and I put Zubac on Gordon. And when Joker makes his move, he got to run into Zubac. Gordon going to shoot me out the series from the corner, and I'm not buying it. I ain't worried about that.
I say this, Thomas. I say this though. We better not be stuck in no goddamn play-in because I don't trust us against the Pelicans in the play-in.
I ain't worried about the Pelicans at no point if Ty Lue puts the right people on the right players.
Man,
I ain't
fuck.
worried about it.
See, I ain't banking on Ty Lue doing nothing right.
Hey,
Well,
BJ.
now you got a point there. You got a point there, but that's why I said I ain't worried about none of these teams. If we do what's right, we got an answer for all their players. But it's gotta be put right. And against the Pelicans the other night, the realest, we didn't coach it right. If Kawhi's on Ingram out the gate, if PG's on Zion out the gate, Zion might get 30. Ingram don't see 30. And if he don't see 30, see, you gotta realize these teams, these role players only get hot because their stars are playing good early. And it gives them confidence to shoot the ball hot. If you hold down the stars early, the role players are not showing up. They ain't the same team without these fucking shooters around them doing what they do. Ty Lue gotta coach it right, and we'll beat anybody. I promise you. I promise you. Like all them fucking Johnny shooters that Golden State used to have. They did that shit because Curry and Klay Thompson be hot all the fucking time.
I noticed the Pelicans always get hot, man, against us.
Yeah, because we don't guard Ingram. Ingram is the only problem that can go for 50. See, Zion might get 30, 35, but the rest, he shoots too many fucking two-pointers. He's not going to go for 50 off two-pointers. People who go for 50, 60, 70 shoot threes, right? Unless they fucking Jordan. Unless they're Jordan. Everybody else, they got to have fucking threes to do that shit. Zion ain't shooting threes. So let Zion get his 35. Who cares? Just hold Ingram down. And it's a cold damn hell. I can post you the game if you think Terrence Mann ain't finna lock McCollum up. I done seen that. I saw that last year. Terrence Mann gonna lock up the small people. All you gotta do is put Kawhi on Ingram, and this solves all these fucking problems. Because if Ingram can't get hot, McCollum and Zion can't do enough to do it. They can't. I ain't worried about them. Ty Lue got to coach this shit right.
Yeah.
I feel every team that we give the white power minutes against, nigga. That nigga trash.
Yeah, Dallas need to go out and get a center and a defender. They need a couple defenders and a center. That's what Dallas needs.
Ain't that what Grant Williams is?
Right.
Yeah, but they don't start Grant Williams. They bring Grant Williams off the bench. He don't even play hardly.
Oh, he's second. Okay, he's second.
No, Grant Williams start. He just ain't been doing shit.
He didn't start last night, did he?
Yes, he did.
He started the game?
Yeah, Grant Williams been starting every game, bro.
Yeah, I know he started in that Lakers game.
I remember seeing his name in like the third quarter, but if he started, he sure as hell wasn't doing that.
Yeah, he ain't.
No pun intended. No pun intended. I just saying I would have noticed that shit. It seemed like
at least the last 5 games he ain't really been doing it.
Yeah. But even Grant Williams is a defender. He only gonna guard the big people, bro. He big. He ain't quick enough to get out there on the perimeter. Dallas ain't got nobody to put on the perimeter to guard the damn Darren Foxes, the SGAs, the fucking the Dame Lillards, the Trey Youngs, the Steph Currys, the Paul Georges. Who Dallas got gonna guard the perimeter?
Perimeter defense is not the problem. It's the interior.
You know what? You know what was so funny too?
Lively. We only got Darius Lively. We need
about that Dallas game. I ain't see a smile come from Luka's face. Luka wasn't smiling, man. That boy.
Luka and Booker the same player, bro. Like, they only cocky and smile when they take the head.
They the exact same way, man. They front runners, man. They front runners.
That's right.
Well, nobody really believe in Dallas like that. They still got a lot of things they got to do to their roster to become legit.
Where you go, man?
Yeah, where you go, Herm? I still want that
where
video,
you go,
man.
Nah, my phone died, nigga.
Okay.
Hey, you suppose you can't buy a damn phone, George? What's wrong with you, huh?
I was doing some shit. I stopped at my other house and shit. So I was getting some shit from the other house.
Well, hey, Herm, man.
Well, at least you came back for some more ass.
Make sure you hit up Ticket and say, Ticket, man, set me up, link me up so I can make a video.
Man, I'm not giving y'all no praise, man, because
you can't do that, man.
Fucking coward.
You want to know why I'm not giving y'all?
Stop acting like Luka Doncic, guys.
That's some whole shit, Herm.
That's some soft ass shit.
That's some whole shit.
Herm, you a whole ass hoe, bro.
That's some whole shit right there, Herm. That's some whole shit, man.
Let me get this off.
Hey, BJ, he don't get the video, kick his ass off the panel. You don't get to come out here when you fucking want to come out here, Herm. You show up when we win and lose it, partner.
Hey, the realest. I showed up after y'all won, nigga. I ain't running for nothing.
Get it. Where the video at? Where the
That's
video at?
different
You
though,
always
Herm.
want
But why
you
am I
always
Where
want to
that
talk
why
shit.
video
why
at,
am I give
Herm?
y'all praise? Why am I
Herm, where
give
that
y'all praise?
video? Because
I've been
Herm, you
standing.
said we beat
Damn, I
team.
can't talk.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead. I'll
yeah, I
let
can
you go
tell.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey,
Go ahead.
but the
Number
real,
3 seed team. Number 3
Go
seed
ahead. Go
team
ahead.
got that
no,
Let
wrong.
him talk.
no,
Let him talk. Let him
but
talk.
the realest, here's the thing. Here's the thing, brother. I'm standing on what I've been telling you from the beginning, before the season started, where I felt the Clippers were gonna be. I think nothing is gonna change from that. I don't give a damn what y'all just did to Dallas fraudulent ass. Y'all gonna be where I know where y'all gonna be at. Y'all gonna be a bottom
Come
six
on,
seed and
man.
below. Y'all gonna be
Come on.
6 seed and below. That's just the end of the day. I've been
Hey,
telling
how
Man,
many
y'all
games
that
they
from the
how
jump.
many games they gonna win, Herm? How many games they gonna win?
They're not winning more than 47 games. I told you that.
that's some whole shit, boy. That's some ticket for you shit right there, man.
Yeah.
That's some
Hey,
ticket
Kobe.
for you right there.
Hey,
That's
the
Hey,
realest,
Kobe.
you know
what,
though.
what's
But
what's up?
ticket, but you know what ticket usually I gotta give him this. He usually do make the videos after we win. But I was surprised he didn't make a video after this one. But
No,
against the
no,
Rockets, he made
but
the video.
BJ, it's a bullshit video though. It's a
Okay.
bullshit video he
Oh,
made. Now,
okay.
man, I want that same energy. Like you say, man, Herm, you Saturday morning, and I came in the chat. I came in the chat because you shot me out. And I said, man, I give you your credit. I gave you, yeah, you've been right, Herm. You've been right. So you telling me now that you're wrong, right? We did what you asked for, right? We did what you and Ticket asked for. Beat a team that means something. What seed is Dallas? They was number what,
Third,
3 at the time,
third.
right?
They still
Okay.
third. Yeah.
No, I thought Phoenix moved up to the
Okay.
third
Yeah.
now.
Phoenix up.
So, but
Yeah.
they was number 3. They was number 3 before that game, before that loss, right?
Mm-hmm.
We beat them. Now
The
you telling me
realest.
you can't make a video
The realest.
saying that you was wrong?
The realest.
What's up?
I don't take you guys serious. I can't see.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I gotta be 100 with you, bro. I can't say all the shit that I said Saturday, and because y'all beat a team that I don't believe in,
Oh,
for real.
okay.
I
Herm,
gotta give
Okay.
y'all
hold on.
credit for
Yeah,
that,
that's
Herm,
what
Yeah.
it
and I gotta
is.
Didn't he
change my
say?
That's what
tune.
it
And I gotta
is,
Hey, the
change my
right?
realest.
tune.
Didn't he say?
I'm standing
Didn't
on
all
what
them
I
niggas?
believe.
Didn't all them niggas?
Herm, you just picked the Clippers to go to
That's
the fucking
bad.
finals about 4 months
That's
ago,
bad.
motherfucker.
I know.
You only
I
change,
I know.
I
I know.
you only changed your
own
mind
Ticket
because you over
TV.
there dick
I
riding on
kick his
ticket, homie.
ass. I kick his ass all
Yeah,
the
that's true.
time, Thomas. I
That's
own
man.
Ticket.
That's sad,
You
I
man.
own
picked
That's
you
Ticket.
picked the
sad, her.
Clippers. You picked the Clippers on this channel to my face on a Saturday morning about 4 months ago. You picked Kawhi to lock up Joker. You picked Kawhi to be the Finals MVP, and you picked the Clippers to win it. Then you ran over there to Chick and started sucking him off like Dwight Howard. And you
I
want to
don't
come
That's
on and
never
you want to
sad.
come
suck
over here
off.
and talking your shit now.
I don't
That's
never
You want to
suck
come
crazy,
over here
off.
talking
her.
I
that?
don't never
You a
suck
fucking
Yeah.
off Ticket.
fraud.
I
You's a
own
fucking
Ticket.
fraud.
I own
You a fucking
Ticket.
fraud.
I own
You a
Ticket.
fraud.
And I'm gonna take your delusion ass money, nigga.
You ain't gonna take
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
nothing.
take your
You gonna hand
delusion
over to
ass
crispy
money.
hunters.
That's what I'm
You
gonna
that's
gonna
do,
hand over to
crazy,
delusional
crispy
her,
hunters.
motherfucker.
man.
You
That's
delusional
crazy, man.
motherfucker. You a
And you
delusion.
gonna hand over $50 a night
I'm
too.
gonna I'm gonna give y'all a preview what I'm gonna do to BJ. Hey, BJ, I'm gonna cook
Wait a minute,
your
her.
dumb ass.
You
I'm gonna
gonna
cook
hand
your.
over
Hey,
fifty
her.
dollars tonight
Hold
too.
on,
We beat
y'all.
them
Let me
ass,
get
cuz.
this off. I gotta get this off though.
A couple of weeks ago,
Make y'all
Herm,
laugh right quick too.
a
Hey
couple of weeks
BJ, hey
ago, you
BJ,
say, wait a
I'm
minute.
gonna cook your dumb ass Saturday because your dumb ass sitting up here riding the coattails of Thomas when it comes to Terrence man, and that's
Hold
every bit
on.
of everything. How y'all big up Terrence man for all the small things.
15 and 3,
That's gonna
homie.
that's gonna hinder you.
15
That's
BJ.
and
gonna
3.
hinder you in this
15
Hey,
goddamn
and 3.
hey,
You
you
got
know
playoffs,
what?
man.
15
You know
games
what?
to
Motherfucker,
get started.
Hey,
Kawhi
that's all
Leonard, the
good.
Jimmy
Let me
Butler
That's
been
all
better than
good.
that motherfucker for the last
That's
4
good.
years.
That's
wait a
all
minute.
He
Let me
been
say
good.
better
this.
than that
15 and
Go
nigga.
ahead,
3.
BJ,
Dorilus. Go ahead.
15 and 3.
BJ.
Dorilus.
Hey, BJ, man.
Go
Herm,
ahead.
a couple of weeks ago, I think like a week ago, right? Herm in the chat room. Herm saying, hey, the realest, tell BJ let me in. I come up. I said, man, BJ, let him in, man. Let him get off, right? We losing. He right. Let him get off. He was right, right? We was losing. We not winning. So
He
this man
only
can't make
right,
it.
the realest. He
This
only
man
right
Yeah, I
because
can't.
don't
Westbrook was
respect
Right.
on the
that
court.
shit.
This man
Hey,
can't.
I
And
don't.
He
her
ain't been
man,
right
Yeah,
with
I
Terrence
don't
Mann on
respect
the
that
court,
shit, man.
motherfucker. How about that?
see her. I get it. It's all YouTube shit. But see, you showing what type of real dude you is though in life.
Coward.
That's what you're showing though. See, it's all
Well, because
YouTube.
I
I don't want
told,
to kiss
hey,
y'all
It's
Gorillas,
sorry
all
motherfuckers
YouTube,
ass.
Gorillas, I
her.
told you,
And I let
Because
Gorillas, what I tell you?
I'm
her,
standing
because
on what I
her,
believe.
That was,
because her.
that's
I
some
think
whole
y'all
ass
not
shit, Herb.
good.
That's
Y'all
all
not
it
Herb,
is,
good.
that's
I'm
her.
just being
That's all it
honest.
but
is.
Y'all are not
Heard
good.
me.
And I'm
Heard me. You
standing
expect the
on
clip
it.
4 months ago.
Hey, Dorillas. Here's the thing, Dorillas. I got money on this shit, so I'm not gonna give you what you want, and I got money for y'all motherfuckers to not be
That's a
good.
bullshit ass weak ass excuse. Fuck out of
Come
here.
So
on,
end of the
man.
day, I'm
You gotta
standing
come
on
with
what I
something better,
believe
her.
in. I'm
You gotta
standing
come with
on what I
something better,
Hey,
believe.
her.
you know what you look
You
like?
gotta
You
come with
look like
something better,
LeBron walking
her.
out versus Phoenix Suns in Game 6 with no limp, talking about my ankle hurt. That what you look like.
Yeah.
Man, Thomas, fix
see what
that
Coward
I'm
ass.
damn
talking about,
phone.
the
Like you
realest,
got
you
the
see what I'm
feds,
talking about?
like the
See
feds
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
talking
tagging your
about?
man.
phone and
Yeah,
shit. Fix
yeah,
that
man.
Hey,
damn
you
Like,
worry,
phone.
you worry about
That's
charging your phone,
right.
hey,
motherfucker.
guess
You
what?
fix
Hey,
that
Tyler told me
goddamn
about this
phone.
shit
Get
before
the
I did.
feds off your damn line, nigga.
Yeah, man. That's some whole
That's some
Hey,
shit, man.
bullshit. Hey, man,
That's some
Herb,
whole
hey,
I
hey,
shit.
respect
That's
Dorilus.
some
that
whole
shit,
shit
man.
Hey,
right there,
Dorilus.
her,
Hey,
man.
Dorilus.
I thought you was
Hey,
gonna come on
Dorilus.
here and hold on, Shot. I thought you was gonna man up and come on here and say I was
Right,
wrong. I make a video. You didn't say any of that shit.
right.
All you
Cause
did was just
I'm not
backpedal, man.
wrong though. I'm not
Yeah,
wrong
man.
about
You
the
was wrong,
season.
man.
I'm not
That's
wrong
You
some
about the
wrong,
backpedaling
season.
ass
man.
shit. I'm disappointed in your ass, nigga.
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm
wrong about the
disappointed in you.
season though. Hey, BBJ, I got money on this shit, bro. I'm not changing my mind for y'all niggas, for
Oh,
y'all
how about
benefit.
You
stop
ain't
making?
changing your
Well,
money.
guess what?
All you
Guess
doing
what?
is saying I was wrong last night. That's all you doing, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's all you doing,
Nah,
man.
but see, y'all making it, and I admit that was a big win and everything. But y'all want me to fuck
Do a
around and say,
video
"Oh
then.
man, the
That ain't no
Clippers got
big
a
win.
Do a
You
chance."
said
video
it
then.
was a trashy win
Do
because
a
Dallas
video
wasn't
Y'all
good.
then.
Now
no
it's a big
fucking
win. Which one
chance.
is it,
Yeah.
motherfucker?
Y'all not winning no damn championship.
Do
Y'all
a
not
video
that
then.
good.
Hey, Herb, do a video then.
Long as Westbrook ain't starting, we gonna win the
Hold
championship,
on,
partner.
hold on, Thomas. If we not that good, why the fuck you making videos when we lose?
Yep.
You see what I'm saying,
Exactly.
Nah,
Herb? If we're
nah. Look.
no. If we
Nah,
not
don't do
that
that.
good,
Don't do
if
that.
we not that good,
Don't
why
do
do you
Yeah.
keep making videos when we lose?
Cause they scared.
Facts.
Hey, the
That's
Facts.
real.
all it
Hey,
is.
Hey, if you
That's all
scared
it
of
is,
Kawhi Leonard,
BJ.
motherfuckers, just say
That's
y'all
all
scared
it
of Kawhi
is,
I
Leonard.
don't know why
BJ.
you scared, nigga.
Y'all sound better just don't stop
Y'all
saying
worse
you
than these
scared.
LeBron fans. Y'all worse than these LeBron fans now. Y'all worse than them.
LeBron fans ain't got Kawhi Leonard though. They got LeBron. He can't do what Kawhi do.
Shit,
Hey,
We
how
got
LeBron
much?
better
Kawhi.
Hey,
than Kawhi though.
Herb.
LeBron better than
How much?
Kawhi.
LeBron can't hold Kawhi Johnson shot. Fuck out of here.
Shit, Kawhi can never tie LeBron's shoes,
Shit,
nigga.
me, he own LeBron. Don't make BJ put the records up there.
How
Yeah.
he own LeBron? How he
Hey,
own
that
LeBron?
man.
How he not own LeBron?
He does not own LeBron.
He has a tremendous win record versus that motherfucker.
So you play his regular season. Cool. That's
You
cool.
can only
Yeah.
play. You can only see
Hey,
what you see,
Herb.
buddy.
Herb. And my thing
They
is,
want it.
if you ain't gotta believe in us, stop making videos about us, man. If you ain't gonna keep
Yeah,
it 100 all the way, stop making videos
right.
about us, man.
And
That's
BJ,
that weak ass shit.
that's what I said earlier, man. Just keep it fair all across the board, man.
I mean, I did a video on Golden State. Are y'all gonna bitch about that? Yeah.
Damn,
Fuck you talking
why you
about?
keep
Come
making videos of
on,
all
man.
these under 500 teams?
Nah, but Golden State, it's true. It is the end of an era, end of a dynasty.
Man, I don't want to hear that
It
That's
shit.
what
ain't
they
no
said
end there.
I
three
All
don't
Golden
want to
State
hear
gonna
that
do
ago.
shit.
They said
revamp
that
that
3 years
roster.
ago. They said
Wait a
that
Hey,
three
minute.
years
Wait a
Dorilus.
ago.
minute.
Nah,
If we
Wait a
would
minute.
have lost,
Wait a
hey,
minute.
I ain't
Dorilus,
even
I would
no
have been
Golden
right
State
here.
fan, and they
Wait a
fixing
minute.
to revamp the
I would have
roster.
been
That's
right
all they
here,
gonna do.
bro.
Let me ask me this. Ticket made a video talking about the Clippers, how we ain't gonna make the playoffs, right? How we ain't gonna make the playoffs. Ticket made a video talking about the Suns still not better than the Lakers, right? But they have a better record. Now, see, if it was the other way around, Ticket would use that narrative, right? He would use that and say, well, the Lakers have a better record than the Suns. So it's like you can't win with this guy, and that's who you acting like right now, her. You
I'm
acting
not
like
acting
another
like
Ticket
chicken.
TV, man. That's all
But
you
the real,
doing, man.
I'm standing on what I said before even the season
We all know
started.
Ticket is King
No,
Hey,
you
James.
ain't,
hey,
motherfucker. You
Dorilus,
said the
Dorilus,
Clippers gonna win the
What's up,
Dorilus.
championship
If
4
we
BJ?
would have
months ago.
lost, hey, Dorilus, if we would have lost,
He would have made another
that,
fucking video.
yeah, man.
He
Herb,
would
it's
have
time
made
for your ass
another
to go.
motherfucking
Herb, it's
video,
time for your
man.
ass to go, man.
He would have made
This is
another
disgusting.
video, man.
This is your time for your ass to go, Herm. I'm gonna see your ass next week, brother. All right,
You know,
peace.
you know, Ticket his boy.
Your
You
ass
know,
out of here.
Ticket his boy.
Hey,
So you know,
hey,
Ticket
hey,
his boy.
her,
So they
her, you
gonna
got to
get.
come back tomorrow because I want my $50 as we beat the brakes off Denver tonight, motherfucker.
Nah, no,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
On some
That's
serious
that
shit, man.
bullshit,
On some
man.
serious shit. When I seen that shit, I'm like, come on, man. Herm, really? Because like I said, I fuck with Herm. I know Herm trolled a lot, but I'm like, all right, you looking good now. We losing. So everything you saying gonna happen is happening now. We go out there and whoop these boys' ass. Whoop their ass, and you can't give us a video and say, damn, I was wrong.
But the real is, what was he really right about? We
I'm just saying,
said
like
the
I said,
whole
we was
time
losing. We was
we was
losing.
losing, but we said while we was losing, we said Tyloo and them rotations. And Sean said it. He said it first. He told me like, you put Terrence Mann in the starting lineup, take Russ out. We gonna go on. We 4-1 with Team Man in the starting lineup.
Right.
So it's like this nigga Herm. Like I said, bro, like it's hard for me to deal with him because,
But
like
my
you
whole
said, he
thing
acting like
is,
ticket,
Hearn
bro.
was saying every game, he was saying, y'all gonna lose this game. We was losing it. Y'all gonna lose. So, like, I'm giving him credit off that. You see what I'm saying? I'm giving him credit off
Mhm.
that. Saying,
Yeah,
yeah, okay,
yeah.
yeah. Every game you said we was gonna lose, like the Memphis game. I came out and said, hey, yeah, I agree with you, Hearn. That's a toss-up game. We may fuck around and lose that game. What happened? We came out Sunday, lost that game. So it's like I say, man, Hearn was right with the games. He was saying we was gonna lose, we was gonna drop. Even though we were saying we was gonna win them games, he was right. When he was making them
Mhm.
videos, I came in there. Yeah, you was right, Hearn. I give you credit. Give us our credit now.
But
Wait a
so
minute,
since
wait a minute.
then,
Darius, hold on, hold on. He wasn't, this is why he wasn't right, Darius. I just thought about this. I just thought this is why he wasn't right. Remember, Darius, when we start talking this shit, Terrence Mann was named the starter in the lineup, not Westbrook and
No.
Harden. Terrence Mann was supposed to be in the starting lineup. He was named the starter when we were doing all this talking. Yes or no?
yeah.
Nah,
Remember,
yeah,
remember,
yeah, you
remember,
right.
remember, remember. Terrence Mann supposed to be starting. Herm ain't right about a fucking thing. He's actually wrong because with Terrence Mann been starting, we've been winning. So start
Hey,
tell that motherfucker he ain't worth a fuck.
hey,
I
look,
keep receipts, and he almost forgot about that. Terrence Mann was not in the starting lineup when the season started, so Herm ain't got no leg to stand on. Fuck him.
we need this win against Denver. Man, I hope we can get this win against Denver.
And Dorilus,
Man, I was hoping.
let's air out
I
Denver.
was hoping that game would go
Hold on,
down
Dorilus.
to the wires. I was hoping that
Hold on,
game
Dorilus.
against the Spurs was gonna go back down to the wire, man. To wear their ass out, because you know they got to fly in L.A.
We still finna beat their ass. We finna wax them tonight. Listen,
Hey,
them
Gorillas.
motherfuckers. Denver is not all that without Jamal Murray. They not. And it's getting exposed as we see it. Their only
We should.
fucking win, their
If
only
that
fucking
was the
win, the
case,
realest was versus the Spurs.
Thomas, if that was the case, we should already beat them then.
Yeah, no shit. But until you play
Okay,
the
then.
right
So
people,
we got to
until you
beat
play
them,
the right people,
Thomas. We got to beat them. Fuck all that.
oh, we
What we
gonna beat them.
gonna do? We gotta beat. I gotta see us beat them, Thomas.
We gonna beat them.
Okay. All right.
And I told you we was gonna beat them before the season started because Terrence Mann was starting.
And we haven't.
And I'm standing on that until we get the
Oh,
playoffs and everybody get their flowers to Terrence Mann. They're gonna have
Hey,
to
I need.
own this all year long.
I need to see
Terrence
a
Man
win
got to finish
tomorrow.
if he start,
Well,
nigga.
it's today. It's today. It's 2 o'clock where I'm at. I need to see a win tonight.
Terrence Man
Oh yeah,
got
you
to.
get your win tonight. You get your win
Like
tonight.
I say, this if we can come out this tough, man, this a tough stretch for us. If we can come out on top, man,
And then Denver was on the back-to-back too.
yeah, we got to, man. We gotta get this Denver game.
We was on the back to back, beat the hell out of Dallas. I don't hear that weak ass excuse. We was
Hey
tired.
man, look, man. Look. Y'all,
No,
bro,
I'm not
look,
throwing a shot at Dallas.
first of
I'm
all,
throwing
we
this,
didn't
what I'm
even play.
saying is it's a back to back.
We didn't even play our best ball. We were knocking down those shots, nigga.
I mean, man, Dallas, man. Oh,
It's because
like I say,
we got defenders on y'all's ass. That's why. You ain't
Nah,
gonna knock
I'm
nigga.
down
not
shots all the time.
Nah,
Dallas.
nigga. It really looked like niggas took that.
If I'm a
Took that
Dallas
game off,
fan,
bro.
I wouldn't even take season game against the Clippers to heart. Because I would think we got to beat these guys in the playoffs. You see what I'm saying? The same way I look at Denver, that's how the Dallas to look at us, the Clippers.
Bro, I've
So
heard Dallas fans tell me personally they scared of Kawhi.
that's what I'm saying.
Like, so
Man, everybody in the
gotta
NBA
be
scared of
that's what
Kawhi,
it
man. I don't
matters,
give a fuck
man.
what they say.
I'm
They
not scared of
scared.
Kawhi because we got Kyrie Irving.
Oh shit, okay. Okay.
Kyrie ain't finna outplay Paul George.
Hey, I'll fuck with
Yes,
Kyrie.
he is.
I'll fuck with
I
Kyrie.
bet he don't.
But
Because Kyrie gonna get his ass picked on defense.
You want to put
right,
money
that's
on
what I'm saying.
Hell yeah, because you got to talk about both ends of the court. You're not finna just put up some points.
That's what I was about to say. No, Kyrie don't.
Paul George is a better player than Kyrie
He
Irving.
don't play both.
Yes, he
Yeah.
do. Yes,
He don't play both ends like
That's
that.
how I know y'all don't watch Kyrie Irving because he play both of them. I watch him every game.
Kyrie don't play both ends like Paul George at all, man.
Not to the level of Paul George do, but he plays.
Don't get that shit confused. What he did to LeBron.
No rebound.
Don't
He
get
can't
that
rebound
last
with Paul
play
George.
confused.
He can't defend
Yeah,
with Paul
he
George,
don't.
and he can't. As a matter of fact, he can't even win a playoff series on his own like Paul George.
Yeah.
He can't.
He haven't had no team around him like that, bro. Actually,
But he had Boston. Boston went further without him than they did with it. And I used to support Kyrie.
But he won. He won a playoff series though. With him as the guy.
With who?
With Kyrie Irving, that's the guy. He won a playoff series. With
Who?
With Boston.
Who? What round and who they play?
They beat the Pacers.
The Celtics beat the Pacers.
Yes.
All right. Well, Paul George is in the Western Conference Finals. So what then? Okay then.
Man, Paul George ain't that guy, man.
He more of a guy than Kyrie is.
No, he ain't. Who got a ring? Nigga?
Yeah. Okay, he played with LeBron. If Paul George played with LeBron, he might get a ring too.
Nigga, I want to hear. Kyrie was arguably the best player in the finals. Nigga, facts.
Hey, I like Kyrie. I wish that would be a narrative going around that he was better than LeBron. I'd like to hear that shit. Because I ain't on LeBron fan.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
What Herm doing?
Nah, I kicked Herm off, man. I don't respect this shit, man.
I know, man. You know,
respect that clown shit, man.
BJ,
hey, I told you about that nigga, man. I told you about that nigga, man. I was listening to you talk, and I kind of dozed off, and I heard, I got my earpiece in, and I hear Herm talking. I'm like, damn, my man woke me up. I'm asleep. I said, shit, I got it.
That man got demons in his sleep.
I got to jump in because, like I say, man, come on, man. Hey, man, just like I say, keep it real, man. That's all I ask for. Just keep it real, man.
Yeah, you get beat, you gotta step up and come in the chat, man.
Right. Keep it real.
I mean, you think I wanted to come up here when we was going to get our ass beat night after night? I had to come off because I have responsibility to y'all, man. I have responsibilities.
Just keep it real, man. Fuck it. It's just a damn one game. They say beat a team that matter. We beat a team that matter.
It's always going to be something else with these guys, though, bro. Like when I watch these other guys on the FYF, you make a point, they go to something else. Then you answer that point, then you go to something else. And then if it's not that, it's something else. And then it's something else. And then something.
Right. That's what.
Yes.
Hey, the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks was in the Western Conference Finals like what, a year or two ago, wasn't it? Something like that. So how they not relevant? How they not relevant?
The point is, that's what I heard was we not beating teams that really matter. We beating on weak teams.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I heard, man. So we go out there and we put an ass whooping on this team, this Dallas team. Now
the same team that Herm was hyping up 2 weeks ago.
That's what I'm saying, man.
2 days ago.
And then you came out in that morning. You came out the morning and guarantee we was gonna get stumped. You and Ticket. Oh, who they play next?
They guarantee.
This is a guarantee of win. That's a guarantee of win.
They said Luka gonna drop 50 or bro, I had
Yeah,
a whole
oh,
panel up there just talking shit. I'm just like, half
being a
this shit
yes
ain't
man,
even true. Just
being a
spread
yes
it
man.
out.
Because I notice how certain people operate, and I get, like I said, I fuck with Ticket T because I know how Ticket rock.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't.
me too.
They gonna agree with Ticket because they
Ain't
don't
gonna
want
lie.
to. They don't want the backlash.
Yeah,
They
but
don't.
Herm said he don't agree with Ticket. He said he gets into it with Ticket. So which one is?
But Herm have that voice where he can go back at Ticket. But all the other people, they even though
Yeah,
they know they don't agree with Ticket, they not gonna really say it.
They scared of that nigga, man.
They not gonna say it because because
Man, bring that fuck ass boy over here.
I'm gonna
I
tell you
know I
like
ain't
this.
scared of that
I'm gonna
nigga.
tell you. Hey, wait a minute. I don't know if y'all would listen to that player choice, Black Friday, with
Nah,
Ox and
nah,
Ticket. If you
nah.
go back and check that out,
I
and
would
see
have
what a lot of
cooked his
people don't
ass.
understand is how Ticket delivers his delivery. And even Ox said it the other day. He said you can't you got to come with your A game with Ticket because the way he deliver, he gonna throw shots at you. He gonna try to out talk you. So basically, he see Ticket coming with that whole I'm gonna try to intimidate you. And
That what Herm tried to bring that weak shit over here. That
Bro,
what that
ticket
is?
is
I
easy work, bro.
no, I ain't gonna say Herm try to
That nigga
intimidate you.
is easy work.
Herm don't try to intimidate you, but you know,
Ticket
Herm
is
tried to call you out your name and get sideways. Only reason he don't do that shit no more. Cause
nah,
well,
Herm don't really.
you
Yeah,
know I'm
right.
gonna
He
go at his
do it,
cap,
but
and BJ gonna kick him off the show if he does that. Plus, you know I'm over here. I'm gonna feed it right back to him. He can't just come over here
but
bully shit. That's why he don't do that shit no more. That he know BJ kick him off. Cause that shit disrespectful. Like me and Cam can have an argument over Kyrie and Paul George, right? But I ain't finna call him out his name unless he start calling me out my
right,
name.
and I
Herm
agree,
call everybody out his name. That shit ain't cool.
and at the end of the day, like I tell people all the time, like I said when I was on Showtime channel, it's all basketball. And like I try to tell motherfuckers, don't nobody in no barbershop debate and start calling motherfuckers out their name. Let's cut
Hell
that
nah.
bullshit narrative
I ain't
out
gonna
the
lie. I ain't
because
gonna
see
lie. I
that
ain't gonna
shit
lie.
don't
It
rock
depends
like
on.
that.
I ain't gonna lie. It
That's the
depends on.
internet shit. That's
I
the
ain't
Fam,
gonna lie
internet
though.
shit, the real.
hey
I ain't gonna lie
fam,
though.
let me tell you some shit.
The realest. It depends on where you from though, cause like
The
where I'm
real
from,
well, I'm from
niggas be
Chicago. I'm from Chicago. We not
okay.
sitting in no bar.
Then
It
okay.
ain't
Down
getting too
south, we.
serious where I'm finna talk about your mama. I'm talking about your wife. It ain't getting
Oh,
because
not that serious. No, not
as a
that serious. No,
man,
not that serious.
how will I look as a man? I'm sitting here letting you take shots at my mother, my kids, my wife. Come on, really? Over some basketball shit? Over some niggas that don't mean shit to me at the end of the day?
That's facts. Like, no, they talk about your mama shit. Like, niggas get shot for that shit. But I'm just saying, the cursing and shit, niggas do be doing that. Like,
No, I say I ain't talking about that. I'm just talking about the whole name. First of all, you sit here and call me a bitch. You tested my manhood.
facts.
So if we're in the barbershop, if you call me a bitch in my face, all right, you just tested my manhood. I ain't finna kill you over it, but you know, it is what it is. Like I say, man, it's just basketball. And her was talking the shit when we was losing, laughing at us. I just want that video.
Bro, Herm is baby
You
food. He the same nigga that said Jokic was overrated, bro. Like, you can't take him serious.
Wow.
I just I
Wow.
just want the video, BJ. That's all I want, man. That's all I want.
Yeah, yeah, I do too. But you know what? I stopped
And-
really paying attention to that nigga, man. I did, cause it's like, yeah, just be 100% all the way around the globe. Don't pick and choose, man.
right,
If we
don't
would
pick
have
and
lost
choose,
that game, he
man.
would have been all over us, man.
And see, if we lose against Denver, I hope we don't. You gonna come back and make a video and say we done, we garbage, we not gonna make the playoffs. Harden ruined the team. You see what I'm saying?
You
That's,
already
Yeah,
that's,
know it's
well, that's
coming.
exactly
You already
what they
know it's
do, bro.
coming.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
I said, you already know it's coming. Like, you ain't even got
I wouldn't even go over there, bro. If they were frauds like that, I wouldn't even show up on that shit no more. I'd go over there and give a thumbs down every time.
What blew me is when I said, "This man, I gotta be this shit gotta be fucking fake here." How the hell you gonna make a video talking about the Lakers fans not giving Gabe Vincent a chance to adjust to this team? What kind of shit is that? But when we get James Harden,
picking and choosing shit.
But Gabe Vincent is not that guy.
No, but the point is, they need to give this guy a chance to fit in. But when it comes to the Clippers, we sacrifice our team for Harden. We ruined the team for Harden. We don't get that same treatment though.
Yo, did them niggas lose some money off the Clippers or something? Like,
Cam,
Cam, they scared, bro. They scared.
The bubble.
Cam, they scared of Kawhi in the playoffs, Cam.
No,
that's all it is. They scared of Kawhi and they don't want to see the shit win.
Ticket got that famous video. No, wait a minute. Ticket got that famous video where he broke his equipment when the Clippers lost in the bubble, man. That shit was. I'm like, wow, man. What the fuck?
You gotta send me that video.
That shit.
That's why that nigga's so emotional about the Clippers, man.
Come on, man.
Dude was something about that nigga, man.
You know what else? You know what else is a hypocritical derivatives? Motherfuckers take up for LeBron or take up for these other players because they ain't got the right coach. LeBron done fired more coaches than everybody in the NBA. But if you say the Clippers coach ain't doing something, then now y'all gonna stop blaming the coach. Nah, motherfucker. Just say you terrified of Kawhi in the playoffs. Just say that shit and leave it alone. Nobody say nothing to you. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta go back to all this arguing for fucking 10 years. Just fucking say you scared of Kawhi in the playoffs like everybody else does, and we'll leave your ass alone. That's all you gotta say. Because if y'all had Kawhi over there, I'm a Hawks fan. I'm from Atlanta. Hawks my team. But we ain't gonna do shit. But I ain't gonna sit over here and act like Kawhi ain't the best player just because he ain't on the fucking Hawks team. The Hawks are my team.
I do agree. It's a little fair. And if the Clippers get their shit together, this team is gonna be very tough to deal with. I do think a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of fans, is worried about that. If they do get our shit together, if we do get our shit, or when we get our shit together, this team is gonna be tough to deal with.
Did y'all see Lawrence Frank's interview like 3 weeks ago? It's like post-game interview when Harden got here. Did y'all see that?
I know what you're talking about. I didn't get to watch it though, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. The video.
Yeah. All these people on YouTube and in the media talking about them, all that's doing is bringing them closer together. That's bringing Kawhi, PG, Harden, and Russ closer together because all four of them have been talked about in the media. Kawhi low manages, PG mentally weak, Harden's a diva, and Russ is selfish. So you keep hearing that from the outside noise, even though it's narratives, that's going to bring you closer together. So they playing to prove everybody else wrong. And they don't even know. They literally bringing them closer together.
But this team ain't even close to being as good as it's going to get yet. There's two major adjustments that they got to do, the realest. Two major adjustments they got to do, and they'll be the best team in the NBA right off the top. One, put fucking Westbrook on that block when he comes in the game. These guys don't have bench players to guard Westbrook. They don't. But you got to keep him off the perimeter. Put him on the block, and he has to draw a double team. When he starts drawing double teams, everybody else is wide open at this point. That's one adjustment. The other adjustment is all you got to do is fucking tick Terrence Mann minutes to whatever minutes it happens to be. If Jamal Murray plays 45, Terrence Mann plays 45. If Jamal Murray plays 28, Terrence Mann plays. When they leave, T-Man leaves. That's all Ty Lue has to do. And they be the best team in the NBA right off the top. That's the only thing you got to do.
I noticed Ty Lue is cutting PJ minutes. I noticed he cut his minutes last game. Now, do you see him playing him more against Denver?
Yeah, he'll play more against Denver. Him and Thais both.
He probably will
Because
play.
because I'm thinking, I'm like, because I'm looking at Norman Powell. Norman Powell been having some good games, right? And we know he starts off the season slow, right? That's just how he been. He started off slow. Do we still put this guy on the trading block? Do
No,
we try to see that?
No,
Man,
no,
I
no,
don't
no.
know, BJ, man. I
it
just don't
depends.
know, man.
If he
Yeah.
play, because who you trying to get a power forward?
I'm trying to get the power for you. I'm trying to get some more size for the playoffs.
I mean,
We'll give y'all the white power.
nah, hell no. If you're
That'll
gonna
be
give away Norm, you're gonna have to get like a nice little power forward. Because Norm, he's that option when Kawhi or PG, like you said, with Kawhi struggling, PG and Norman picking up the scoring.
Right.
So it better be a damn good power forward if we're gonna get up Norm.
If you trade anybody, you need to trade Bones Highland and PJ Tucker for a defender to run with Westbrook and Powell.
And see, that's what I'm thinking too, Thomas. I know PJ got to be on that trading block, but I'm like, who else we got to put out there on there? We got to put somebody else on there with PJ.
Yeah, you might as well put all them young kids out there because here's the first thing: Ty Lue don't believe in youth, and he don't reward the guys. Like Coffee don't get rewarded. Brandon Boston don't stand a chance of playing. Bones was out playing Power and got benched.
Right.
T-Man is fighting for his life just to be out there when he actually outplays. You can argue that T-Man has been the third most important player on this fucking team because the motherfuckers was trash before he started getting in the starting lineup. And I don't care whose feelings that hurt, and I don't care how they look at it. Harden fans, Westbrook fans, however the fuck y'all want to feel about yourself, we fucking suck. We all boys on the court. Period.
No, man. Hey, like I say, T-Man was he was showing his ass against Dallas, man. I'm like, yeah, this what we needed, man. This is what we need.
That's the reason we need him, bro. It's two reasons. Three reasons. Youth, energy, and defense. See, this is the thing people fail to realize. It don't matter what Terrence Mann scores. But we got 100 fucking scores over here. Right, we don't need Terrence Mann to score. What we need Terrence Mann to do is slow down the point of attack so motherfuckers like Luka and Dame and Trae Young, like these boys don't get hot early in the game. Like I told you, role players follow the leaders, right? If Kyrie and Luka are hot, that whole Dallas team is gonna make every shot they can make. But if Luka and Kyrie cold, they ain't got nobody on the team gonna do a fucking thing. And same with the Clippers, where if the stars are hot, the team gonna follow. That's any fucking team, bro.
Now I don't know if Aaron Gordon is playing against us because he didn't play last. Yeah, he didn't play last night, so I don't know if he's playing against us tonight. But like I said, man, we got to get this win, man. We got to get this win against Denver.
I ain't worried at all.
No, I think y'all probably win tomorrow.
I ain't worried at all. Denver's on the back-to-back too. They just played tonight, didn't they?
I don't give a fuck what they can be on the back-to-back.
Yeah, they just played tonight,
man. It's just something about Denver, man. We just can't get over that hump, man. It seems like we cannot get over that hump against this damn team, man.
Y'all haven't beat them since the bubble, any?
Yeah, we beat them. We beat them in the next game after the bubble. Beat the brakes off of them with Kawhi and Paul George. Nobody talks about that though.
When this was?
We beat their fucking ass after the bubble. We caught them the next year, the game after that, beat their ass. But they won every game since then, so everybody tends to forget that game. Yeah, we spanked them motherfuckers. Just because you come talking basketball, y'all got the right one. You ain't gonna sit. Ain't nothing sitting by me.
Thomas, it's what have you done for me lately?
What I just answered the question. You say he ain't beat him since the bubble. I said, yeah, that's all. That's all I did.
Yeah, it's still been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a while, and it's gonna be a long while as long as Ty Lue keep fucking up the Riddles.
And it's a new Denver team. And you know what? To be honest, in my opinion, I feel like it's a weaker Denver team.
Yeah, they're weaker than me too. I'm not. But see, I'm trying to be optimistic, saying I hope Ty Lue handles this the right way. But I will say this, really, Herm has a spider's chance of Ty Lue fucking this up and Herm being right.
Mm.
Because I'm gonna tell you this, just like the teams we beat, you pull Terrence Mann out in games early, and he only plays 20 minutes, and Jamal Murray and Darren Foxes and the Lucas, they staying in the fucking game while he's coming out the game, and you ain't gonna put Kawhi on them. They're gonna start firing whoever's out there, and it's gonna change the landscape of the game because Terrence Mann goes to the bench, and then not only go to the bench, he goes to the bench for a long ass time. The man really only playing like 20 minutes. Even when he played the 26, 28, 30 minutes, whatever there is, that shit, he picked up about 5, 6, 7 of those minutes in garbage time. So he really still only played like 20 regular minutes. So it's a possibility that Ty can fuck all this up.
No, I agree.
He sure
Like you
can.
say, if the opposite team stars go to the bench, you put T-Man on the bench. When that star come back in the game, you bring T-Man back. So yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, you got to keep him like that, man. T-Man got the energy. He got the energy.
He got the same energy that we lose to every night. The risk.
Right.
What do we lose to?
Yeah,
Youth and energy.
Right. Yeah. So he got it. Keep his ass out there when needed, man. So yeah, I agree with you, Tom. Yeah, keep him out there when needed, man.
And I wasn't even thinking he was gonna guard Luka. In my opinion, Kawhi should have been on Luka out the gate.
But him and Luka got beef though. So he take that serious. Right.
Yeah, he always been in Luka's head. Luka can't stand him.
You know.
What's up, Double Tech? What's good?
Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to chop it up with you about the Clippers, and just saw that you had a podcast going on, and yeah, I just wanted to give my 2 cents.
Hell yeah, go ahead, brother.
If I'm being honest, James Harden has and will forever be the problem because he takes away shots from Kawhi and Paul George and Russ at the end of the day, and all the other. He just takes away shots. That's just a fact, right?
I don't think he's shooting the ball that much.
But when he does, how is he doing?
I mean, he has his good games and bad games. But hell, Kawhi's been cold too.
I hear you. I just think the Clippers have been playing like trash ever since they got him. Before that, they were rolling, winning games. Russ looked good, happy. Everybody looked happy. Everyone was playing good.
Can you expound on that winning games? Because they was under 500 since Westbrook got here. So what do you mean by winning games?
They were winning games. They were winning games. You can't say they weren't winning games. Before
They've been they under 500 since Westbrook got here. Counting the regular season, counting the playoffs. Right.
And with Harden, since he came to the team.
Right. But they like five. They 5-1 right now with Harden on the court.
No, but you see what I'm saying is the look, not just going off numbers, right? If we're going off eye test, you could see that the Clippers were playing faster.
So Harden,
they were getting to the bucket quicker. And with
James
Harden,
hold on. See, I know it's your first time, Double Tech. It's your first time on the pod.
Oh no, go for
it. So you gotta stand what you said. You said the Clippers were winning games, and then you switched up a little bit. You said the eye test. I mean, the Clippers were not a world-beating team, and Harden ain't been the problem.
What are you talking about? Kawhi and Paul George are playing this year. What are you talking about?
I'm saying saying
Russell Westbrook looked happy. He looked
no.
Having fun.
The results were the Clippers were not beating. They were 3-2, and went before Harden got here. And Harden ain't been taking a lot of shots since he's been on the team.
Facts. And Westbrook does look
He's
happy.
turning the ball over. He's turning the ball over.
Say, Sean.
Westbrook had 10 turnovers and 2 losses.
Okay, and they were still 3-2. And they
Okay,
won 2
but they
games in the second
That
round
was a small sample size,
or
bro.
first round.
It
Sorry,
wasn't like they were
my bad.
trending in.
I mean,
like,
I think what he's talking about the first like 4 or 5 games with Harden. Harden was like minus 28, minus 15, minus 18. You know, I think that's what he's talking about. But after that, after the Houston game, it turned to plus 21, plus 17, plus 14, a couple of minus ones, minus 6. So the first few games, he might have a slight point, but it did turn around after the Denver game actually.
but
After they
but
then they got the Houston win, 2-2 against the Spurs, and then this lost against the Pelicans, and then the win. So it depends how you look at it, because I mean a minus 28 against Memphis, that's pretty bad, you know, for a scorer to have. How many points did he have? 11, and then a minus 28.
But you got to look
I
at it,
mean,
bro.
at the end of the day, bro.
He was just starting off the season. Like he just played with.
Yeah, at the end of the
after
day, bro,
like,
you're just taking
come
away
on, bro.
shots from other guys that are more than capable of playing within the system.
So let me ask you a
And James
question.
Harden.
Go
Sorry.
ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. I think James Harden just takes away from that system. As he says, right? He is the system. So he's going to dribble, pull up. He's going to dribble, drive, bait for a foul. We know his game. He's going to pull back for a 3. We know his game.
I
So,
think
so
go
if we
ahead.
judging, let me ask you all this: if we judging when he first got here, did they start losing, right? Last year when Westbrook first got here, we went 0-5 too.
Houston's just
So
don't.
we're ignoring that Westbrook went 0-5, and we're not gonna give Harden a chance to turn around like you want to give Westbrook his chance that he turned around. When really and truly Westbrook didn't turn nothing around. We was under 500 since the day he got here before Harden arrived. Now we're 3-2 this year. We're 3-2 this year, but there's more than 5 games that Westbrook been here, right?
You have to look
So
at the offense and the defense. You guys' defense has not been as consistent as well.
Okay, time out.
Over,
Hold on. Time out.
that's a lot because over the last
I
few
want
days,
everybody to report to the screen because he said he's taking away shots from Kawhi and PG and Russ, which I mean, to me personally, Harden's a better scorer than Russ anyway, so that actually would help. But the if you read the quote, he said, "I'm getting used to being comfortable knowing that he can attract so much attention to pick and roll." Leonard said, "Now I've got more energy on the defensive end, but when my numbers is called, I got to be ready to attack." So it looks like to me, from what Kawhi is saying, is that James is making the game easier for him, not harder. So I don't know what this point is about. How you come in here saying like Harden's doing the opposite of what the team should be doing, but you got the best player saying he's making the game easier for him.
Okay, well, PG was hurt. PG was hurt when Russ played.
not all the time he was.
But Russ
PG,
was
PG and
leading
Kawhi
them
played
through.
last year and they still
Russ
lost.
was leading them through that playoff round last year.
How many
They
games
got
did
Don't get it
swept.
twisted.
He got swept.
This year they were playing all right. Again, they're
Let me ask you, what win this year was a bigger win for Westbrook than what we did to Dallas last night, number 3 seed?
What will Russ say? Go at him.
yeah.
Russ said, go
I
at
asked the
Luca.
question.
oh my bad. My stream. No, my StreamYard froze. My bad, guys. Try. Can you ask that again?
So are you impressed by the 3 wins they had? That's more impressed by the streak that they're on now when we beat the number 3 seed last night? What win early in the season was impressive?
Mm-mm.
I can't hear nobody.
I don't know what, dude. Like he's breaking up or what?
Y'all there? I can't hear nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we hear
here.
you. We hear you.
Okay. I thought maybe I was about to lag out or something. I don't know. I think people want to ignore the fact that Westbrook went 0-5, and they want to ignore the fact that he's been under 500. So they want to ignore it all last regular season, which was 21 games, right? 21 games opposed to 5 games. 21 games in the regular season, the Clippers was 11-10. That's
Okay, and
trash.
were they fully healthy? And were they fully healthy?
For a lot of those games, yeah, not all of them, but they enough to say, yeah,
Okay. Not all of them. Not all of them. Thanks.
okay,
Thanks
okay,
for
and they
proving
was
my
healthy
point.
this year. They
Thanks
was
for
healthy
proving
this
my point.
year. They were healthy this year, and they only went 3-2. That's trash.
That's above 500. It's above
So you
500.
happy with that? You happy being a play-in seed? Yeah, that's cool with you.
That's better than what Harden has brought them.
What you
also
mean? Since Westbrook got
Paying him
benched,
his
Harden
fair.
been winning. What's Harden's record since Westbrook got benched?
4-1.
It's 4-1 better than 3-2 since we want to use the small sample size. 5-5, right? 3-2, 4-1. I'll tell you 4-1. 4-1 to get you number one seed. I don't understand. I don't understand. That don't make no sense to me. Everybody wants to. So 11-10, and you realize when Paul George and Kawhi played last year, they still losing games. Matter of fact, they went 0-5, I think, while they was playing. Because everybody was dogging Kawhi and Paul George completely out. Oh, see,
Man,
I thought
I noticed, man. People hate when the Clippers win. I'm starting to notice that shit. They hate to see other win.
I don't know. Maybe dude just doesn't
I
like Harden.
mean,
You know.
here's
Nah.
the thing, bro. Warriors have won. Lakers have won. Denver has won. Everybody else has been winning. So, I mean, what are we really saying here? Y'all are the only
they've been
ones that
winning. They've
haven't.
been winning because Westbrook ain't on their court.
I mean, James Harden did have 8 points last night with a plus 14.
And
He
James
didn't.
Harden didn't get swept in the playoffs.
He didn't take no points away, no shots away from anybody. It looks like it because they blew out
How,
the Mavericks. You know.
so let me ask you this: you said Westbrook didn't have Paul George and Kawhi. You want to use that excuse when he did have him, he was losing. So James Harden didn't have Embiid. Did he get swept in the playoffs, or did he win games in the playoffs? Because Westbrook got his ass swept.
If the Clippers was winning, right? I say this. If the Clippers if the Clippers were just blowing out teams, beating every team in the season, you know what the narrative would be? What James Harden always do this during the season. He gonna
Right.
show up
Exactly.
in the playoffs. So like I say, man.
Exactly. No, it would be further. They would say there's too many stars.
Oh well, of course they go. Wait.
The extra route, bro, you know?
That excuse going ahead. See, the Clippers in a no-win situation because
Right.
if they win, that excuse is gonna be thrown out. Okay, with the 4 stars.
Yep.
If they lose,
Yep.
that excuse gonna be thrown out that they have for it. So they're in a no-win situation. So at this point, you got to take the win and just say, well, we don't give a fuck if we have 4 stars. We don't give a fuck
Yeah, that's true. 100%.
because you're in a no-win situation right now at this point.
And I'm cool with that, Darius. But
I'm cool with it too.
I just don't like people being hypocrites.
Oh, well,
I don't like hypocrites. Like, yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
I trust him more than I trust Westbrook. Fuck yeah.
I agree. I agree with you, Thomas. I agree with you. I trust them more. And see, that's what they know too. That's what these fans out here know. They know Russ would do some wild shit quicker than James Harden would.
I do know this. I do know this. James Harden, if he'd have been here, he wouldn't have got swept by Phoenix. He'd have won one or two of them games. I know that. Westbrook got his ass swept. Harden didn't have Embiid, and he won 2 games. He went the fuck off for 40 or 50 points. All Westbrook was going to do was get 25, 30 maybe tops and get beat.
Right.
So, and I'm not trying to pick on the guy. I hope he come back to the show. All I'm saying is, like, what are we talking about?
You ran him off, Thomas, man.
Damn, Thomas.
I think his internet been going in and out.
Ain't shit wrong. Ain't shit wrong with that man internet.
Go
Man.
to Herm, bro.
man.
Go to Herm.
Ain't shit wrong with that man internet.
Yeah, I think he was just a Westbrook fan trying to ease in here and just start bashing James Harden.
I think so.
Which is cool. Cause like when I bash LeBron, I'm gonna tell you I don't like LeBron. I ain't gonna hide it. I don't like LeBron for several reasons. But I ain't gonna come in here and just start picking on. I ain't gonna come in and try to hide the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come here and say fuck him. I don't like dude. He a fucking diva. He flops. He cries. He on ACH, EPOs. We got 4 witnesses there. I don't like the motherfucker. He cheated the basketball game. He runs every time he loses. I don't like this dude. I give you a whole list of shit. He fires every coach he gets. Fuck him. He ran for Spoelstra. Spoelstra been to 2 NBA finals without LeBron. So like I ain't gonna come here and hide and say, then what about when D Wade played? They did this and that. Or what about when Bosh played? They did this. You know, you just beating around the bush, all because you nah, I'm coming straight for the source. Cause like I'm tired. Go ahead.
How that schedule looking, man? How that schedule looking? I know we got Denver.
I'll pull it up right now.
Then it's the Kings and the Warriors twice.
Yeah, bring on the Kings.
Don't we got like a back-to-back though?
I think it's Kings and Warriors are back-to-back Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah, bring on the Kings. I'm ready to see this shit. We're gonna see what's what.
I mean,
and the realest spot. I want you to watch. We play the Kings now. I want you to watch this shit. Terrence Mann gonna be out there balling. De'Aaron Fox might score a couple points, but he gonna be facing resistance. And you watch what happens. Watch what happens by the end of the game. He gonna pull Terrence Mann out. De'Aaron Fox gonna get hot and stay in the game like every other star does. And then all you gonna hear at the end of the game, why couldn't Terrence Mann stop De'Aaron Fox? Well, this guy played 40 minutes. This guy played 20 minutes. What do you want me to do? That you're gonna see Ty Lue get exposed when they play the Kings. Because De'Aaron Fox is not finna go off on Terrence Mann. I'm not hearing it. I'm not buying it.
Do you want wait a minute? Do you want Mann on Fox or do you want him on
no Fox?
What's dude from what's his name from they came from Atlanta?
He ain't
Herder?
Herder.
No,
that boy that never shoot a shot he didn't like, man. He ain't never take a shot.
That's fine. That's fine. He can't beat us. He can't beat us, Dorinda.
Oh man, these televised games too.
He can't beat us. You know who can beat us? De'Aaron Fox. You fight fire with fire, Dorinda. We got Paul George. We got Kawhi. Let them run around with Herder. They can take turns running around with Herder. They ain't got to chase him all game. Switch that shit up. Matter of fact, I support Westbrook a little bit right here. Let me support Westbrook for you.
We got to get this.
I put Harden on the bench and start Westbrook on Herder.
We got to get this Denver game. And I say Denver. Give us Denver. Give us that. Give us them and then give us the Kings.
Yeah, I want to see the Kings.
Give us the Kings.
Yeah, I want to see that.
That'll be the first game from the back-to-back. You know, but if we can pull off the next 3, man, that'd be nice. Shit. Draymond Green back. Yeah, he back now. So
if Ty Lue do what he supposed to do the Riddlers, we'll beat these teams.
And we got a back-to-back against. Hmm.
Who Darren Fox gonna guard? Harden, Paul George, or Kawhi?
Yeah, we got give us Denver and Kings. Yeah. He said look like 7 shit. 7-0. Man. I hope you
We
ain't a
got to keep.
betting man. I hope he don't bet on that shit.
We got the Kings. We got the Kings twice.
Right.
We got the Kings. We got the Kings twice. Terrence Mann versus Darren Fox. We're gonna see this shit 2 times now. I want y'all to pay attention. Cause Ty Lue is subject to fuck this up. If Darren Fox plays 40 minutes and Terrence Mann play 40 minutes, we're gonna beat the Kings. I'm telling you that now. Same with Golden State. We got them back to back. Yeah, Terrence Mann got to be on Curry. It don't matter if Curry scored 30. If he shoots 11 for 30, missed fucking 19 shots, T-Man did his job. That's what matters. That fucking points column, that shit don't mean nothing. Luka had, how many points Luka had last night? That man missed like 17, 19 shots.
He had 30.
He had 30.
But he was
That's
minus.
That's
like
and that wasn't because of T-Man that he shot bad.
Yeah, damn sure was because T-Man.
Cap.
You gonna see it again.
Actually,
Hey, and by the way, when Luka came back, T-Man didn't come back. Luka hit like 2 or 3 shots in a row if y'all paid attention. I just want to know why he didn't hit those 2 or 3 in a row when Terrence Mann was in the game. Why he was struggling with T-Man in the game. But as soon as T-Man didn't come back, that dude hit like 3 straight shots on our ass. And one of them was on Paul George. I don't believe Luka fear Paul George.
He don't fear T-Man either.
I couldn't tell. He sure looked frustrated as hell last night.
You know what? I don't mind playing Golden State 3 times. Get them out the way.
That's 3-0. We beat them all 3 times.
He don't fear T-Man either. You seen what he did the other game.
All we need T-Man to do is play defense. We don't need him to score. We got enough scores.
It's good, like I say, well, if he put up some points, that's great. But no, you don't really need his points. You need his defense.
Go to State winning championship. They weren't worried about Iguodala scoring the ball. If he scored it, that's cool. But they didn't need that man to score. What they need that man to do was guard the top players. That was his top priority. His top priority wasn't score the damn ball. Klay Thompson, he was guarding the best perimeter guard. Curry's job was just score the ball. That's all Curry had to do, score the ball. They didn't give a damn about Curry's defense. Curry over there getting picked on and shit. Hell, Houston picked on Curry the whole damn series. They ain't worried about that shit, bro. They just want Curry to score the ball. That's it. Every player has a role.
He said, "Can't nobody stop Fox, man."
Can't stop who?
No. Fox. He said, "Can't nobody stop Fox, man."
Who said that?
I'll be in the chat.
Well, why did Darren Fox keep getting his ass sent home every year then? He must be getting stopped. matter of fact, BJ got the fucking stat. Darren Fox only had like 20 points in that playing game. Minnesota had that was NCAA. But Darren Fox been locked up before too. Whoever said that. I seen that boy be locked up. The fuck?
Cap.
Ain't no cap.
He was locked up in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter against the Warriors last year, he was locked up. The whole damn team was locked up.
He wasn't locked up. He was just missing, bro.
Man, Fox nice, man. Fox nice, man. He nice.
Fox is nice. Oh, okay. With the Riddles, why would Kawhi and Paul George have a bad game? They say they locked up.
Hey, man, we know how that goes, Thomas.
It's a narrative,
That's what I'm
man.
All
saying.
right, man. That's narrative shit, man. So it's like,
Exactly. You got to tip your cap though when a defender does his job. You can't just say that man fucking sucks just because you want to say that shit. Get the man's props. You want to give the man. You want to give Darren Fox and Steph Curry their props when they score 40, don't you? Well, when Chris Paul was holding Curry to fucking 22 points a game before he popped his hamstring, give fucking Chris Paul his flowers. Don't just say he got lucky. Fuck out of here with that ignorant shit. Chris Paul locking Curry up. Period. Ain't no luck. Chris Paul has got a lot of IQ and a lot of defense back then. Wasn't fucking luck. Because if it was luck, then why did Curry get hot the next 2 games when Chris Paul was out?
Well, he did.
You got to give good defenders their credit when they deserve it. You can't just fucking ignore the shit and say he got lucky. It don't work like that.
Golden State. What Golden State? Golden State in front of us, right? So they like 10th.
Let me see.
You ever put the standards up?
Yeah.
I got it. I'm looking
Golden
at it.
State is trash.
Golden State 10, Clippers 11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a 1-game difference. Or 1 win, 1 loss difference.
T-Man.
T-Man fucking G.
Shit, I'm waiting on when one of these players gonna sit out one of these games. We really can't afford it at this point.
Y'all should be
That's
happy that
right
way.
there.
Yeah.
I don't think they're trying to sit out no game. Not the way they was talking. Matter of fact, didn't Ty Lue say yesterday or the day before? He said we'll see if Kawhi wants to play the back to back. We'll see how Kawhi. See, there you go.
He said that. He said that, Thomas.
Yeah. I think he did. I think I do remember him saying something like that.
Yeah.
Something similar to that. That they want to play every game, pretty much.
Man, we should have won that Pelicans game.
I don't know how y'all couldn't stop Zion, bro. Nigga going left every time.
Yeah, setting the screen going left every time. That dude do not want to shoot the ball outside of 10 feet.
Well, he ain't got no bag. Like, he just no offensive game. Like,
Oh, Zion.
yeah, it's hard left.
That's it. We it's gonna be a good game for us tomorrow. I'm pretty sure we're gonna win it.
I'm gonna tap in on out, BJ. Salute, bro, for
Yeah,
having
man.
me.
I'm about to jump off too, man.
Shout out to the Clippers, man.
All right, shout out to
Beat
you, man.
our ass yesterday.
Yeah, man. I ain't mean to try to run off her, man. I was just shit. I was shocked to hear him on here. I was shocked to hear him on here, BJ. I was like, damn.
Hey, the realist, he be
Yeah.
on cap, bro. No, yeah, you did exactly what you was supposed to do. Because he be on cap.
And that dude, he's something else, man.
Right, man. Cause I'm like, shit. How you ask me to tell BJ let you in, so you can get your shit off? I asked you to let him in, But now that when we winning, shit, you don't want to say like, come on, now, Herb. You can't do that, Herb. You can't do that now, man.
It's moving flaky, ain't it?
What'd you say?
I said that's moving flaky, ain't it?
All right, yeah, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on. But all right, though, BJ, man.
All right, then, man. We'll be on Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, BJ man, salute.
All right, Ken. Yo, Alex. Good. You still there?
Yeah, what's up?
All right, man. So what's your last sentiments, man? Like going in tomorrow.
Well,
I don't know how.
it
Go ahead.
it depends on uh, the Nuggets just beat the Pelicans, right? So I see. I think they beat them by. Let me check it out real quick. But yeah, they just beat the Pelicans. So it. I want if they win, if the Clippers win, they have a good chance to win the next. Even if it's a double, back to back, they have a good chance to win the two against the Warriors too. Even if if they play competitively, I feel like because this to me is like a test. These next 4 or 5 games, so I feel if they play well against Denver, they have a chance against the Kings, and they could take the Warriors. So it all depends on tomorrow, and I guess the Kings, DeAndre Fox, he's averaging almost 30 points this season, so that's a career high for him. He's usually a 20 point, you know, 20 point average. So it's going to be a good game, man. I can't knock. I, I don't know. I'm excited, honestly, especially against the Warriors. That's my team, and it's going to be 2 games in like 3 days or whatever. So we're gonna find out.
Mm-hmm. Sure. What you got, Sean?
Shit, it's all on Ty Lue, man. The writing's on the wall, man. The Clippers, when Terrence Mann starts the fucking game, bro, we're 15-3. I mean, what more you want? What more evidence do you need? The writing is on the wall, man. Because this the thing, bro. Say Steve Kerr put Chris Paul in the starting lineup, and them boys are 15-3. They be trying to say Golden State we're gonna be the next fucking champions. It'd be all over the damn news. 15-3, 15-3. But because Terrence Mann is not known, people don't understand assignments. They don't understand roles. They think Kobe Bryant just go out there and get 5 championships because he didn't. He just got 5 championships just because he put his jersey on. Derek Fisher, Metal World Peace, Matt Barnes, all those point of attack defenders, they didn't mean nothing to Kobe, right? Kobe just got the rings all by himself. But Ty Lue, you'll see versus the Kings is gonna be the prime example of pulling Terrence Mann too early. That's the games that's gonna expose everything. Because he keeps on doing what he's doing. So you can get away with that shit versus, some of these other teams. You pull Terrence Mann off of De'Aaron Fox early on, it's gonna be a long night. But Marcus Smart, Drew Holiday, didn't nobody know who these guys was when they was defenders. Didn't nobody know who the hell Dylan Brooks was. You get your chance to put your stamp on the game defensively. Then people find out, okay, this man's actually a lockdown defender. Didn't nobody know who the hell OG Anunoby was. That's a lot of people don't even know OG Anunoby missed the playoffs when Kawhi won the championship. OG Anunoby was a crucial piece of that defense. He would have been on Klay Thompson. Even if Klay Thompson and KD played, it wouldn't matter. Kawhi and OG would have been on Klay and KD. But people got their favorite players. They don't want to give defenders credit. And that's the new era that we live in, though. It's a no defensive basketball era. Where anybody and their mama just go out here and average 30. This same dude people make fun of, James Harden. James Harden was outscoring Curry and all them boys in Houston. It's the same dude y'all making fun of.
Yeah.
This man was averaging 30. This man was averaging 35, leading the NBA. The same guy y'all clown on is the same guy that was outscoring everybody in the NBA.
Yeah.
That just goes to show you, man. It's the error. The error is about offense, where defenders get no credit. But you let Steph Curry light up Marcus Smart in the NBA Finals. Everybody wants to talk about the defender then. Oh, Marcus Smart got lit up. Y'all wouldn't even give Marcus Smart his fucking flowers. He got Defense Player of the Year. Y'all still ain't giving him no flowers. People don't give defense credit, but those two Sacramento games and the Golden State games. Let T-Man leave the court early while Curry and Fox out there. You'll see. You think Harden and Westbrook and Powell finna guard De'Aaron Fox and Curry? Lost your damn mind. But if Ty Lue smart, he'll leave T-Man in the game, match some guys minutes for minutes, and we'll win those games. And then everybody had to come on the panel. Damn, man, I didn't realize Terrence Mann could do that. Well, no shit. The coach won't play him. Of course you didn't realize that. It's like you said about Coffee, Amir Coffee. When that dude was starting a couple years ago, bro, he was having some good ass game. Dude scored like 20, 25, had a 30-point game, 17, 18. Oh, he got a chance to do it.
He was balling.
And then he came around and got benched. He got benched for playing good. Same shit that happens to Terrence Mann. It's all on Ty Lue, brother.
I was just looking at DeAndre Fox's stats. They lost against the Pelicans twice, and he scored 14 and 26, and they lost
14 points. Can't nobody guard him.
Yeah, they lost. That's what I'm saying. They lost by 36, and they lost the other one by 5. Minus 32, minus 14. So there is. He can't be stopped, but it's. So what are the Pelicans doing, really, to stop?
Well, Ingram been out. Ingram was missing some games. Zion said a couple games on load management, and CJ McCollum been out. Here's why Denver beat the Pelicans, because Denver's got a coach.
Yeah,
he's gonna put them two defenders, the big defenders, on two big players, Aaron Gordon and Porter. Guarantee you, they was guarding Zion and Ingram, and I guarantee you, Zion and Ingram didn't have no 60 points combined. That's why they beat him. I didn't watch the game. I'm just using common sense. That's probably why they beat him.
Right.
But the Pelicans are inconsistent too. Like Ingram comes out, and Ty Lue assist a lot of this shit too, man. Ingram probably come out licking his chops when he saw, all right, Kawhi not on me. It's my night. I'm gonna have a field day tonight. Like, you think these offensive players don't look across the court to see who's guarding them when they're coming up the court? You think the coach don't see that? The coach sitting on the sideline, okay, Kawhi's guarding nobody. Hey, run this play for Ingram. Like, you think these people ain't like, this shit is not rocket science. See, that's the problem with a lot of Clipper fans or NBA fans. They, in general, they think shit is rocket science when it's not.
Yeah, that's because of stats. You know, the stats are like,
exactly.
Oh my god,
exactly.
You gotta like know how to calculate all this other points and percentages. But sometimes it's simple. Sometimes if the bigger team that's more skilled, they're gonna win. Like with Jokic, to me, he's highly skilled, athletic, not so much. But why are they winning? Because they're skilled, right? They might not be, what do you call it, 60-point games, like you see on TV, on ESPN, but they're doing it, and it's not that simple, but it's not that difficult to figure out. When you see Jokic just moving around, and if he can't go to the hole, he's gonna pull up a three.
It ain't hard to figure out. The whole key to beating Denver is stopping Murray, man, not stopping Joker. Joker's not the ticket. He's just a stat collecting guy. Murray is the ticket. That's why you see him losing all these games back to back to back. Ever since Murray went out, they struggled. When Murray wasn't in the playoffs, they was getting ran off the court in 4 games, 5 games tops. So if Joker's stats, these triple doubles meant so much, right? they wouldn't get ran off the court when Murray ain't on the court. Murray's actually the closer over there, not Joker. Joker's just a great player, great talent. But when they need a big shot, fucking Murray's the one hitting that shit. You'll see when he comes back, they'll start winning again.
Bro,
Right now, their only win is versus the worst team, one of the worst teams in the NBA. That's their only win. The same shit that Herm is over there clowning. The Clippers beat the Spurs. Y'all didn't beat nobody. You beat the Spurs twice. Okay. That's Denver's only fucking win since Murray went down, if I ain't mistaken. But neither here nor there, they losing hella games since Murray went down, whether it's the first only win or not.
Not only that, Sean, but the same team we just beat last Friday is the same team the Nuggets lost to twice. The Rockets.
There you go.
Yep.
Narratives, brother. Narratives.
Now the Rockets ain't shit when we beat them, though.
Right. Didn't the Rockets beat the Lakers too?
Nah, wait. They beat them in Houston, but they lost in LA.
Okay. But they beat them, though.
Yeah, they beat them.
They got a W against the Lakers.
Yep.
I mean, them when we first met Houston, I think they was like 8-4. Or maybe it was just last week they was 8-4.
They're like, I think, 4th in the West.
Yeah. It don't matter if they're championship contenders or not.
Yeah,
they're a fucking playoff team.
He kept backpedaling too. He was like, well, we all know that Houston. No, we don't know because you was up there running your mouth on the panel talking about they was gonna beat the shit out of us. Same thing with Dallas. All of a sudden, Dallas, they not good either. Oh, we know that they mediocre. So all the teams that we beat are mediocre, but all the teams we lose to are championship contenders. Get the fuck out of here. That's why I kicked them off.
It was a fucking joke. Do the whole damn joke. I think we win this game tonight, though. I ain't worried about this game. I think we win this game.
Me too. I think we win too. I think we win by like 10, 15 points.
Hell yeah. They on the back-to-back. They got to travel. They ain't got Murray, Jamal Murray. Yeah, I ain't splitting this. Because I remember there was games when LeBron was going through the East over there. There was a couple years, man, the Cavaliers lost like 3, 4, 5, 6 games in a row. This almighty team, everybody praising, we're losing games.
Yeah, I remember they lose to the Pelicans badly. They lose to the Hawks. They would, it's crazy how people don't see that. Sometimes there's some really bad losses, and you don't see that they're not that good if they lose to the Pelicans, who are like maybe the 10th seed that year, and you're sitting there. Oh, all right, well,
right, okay. What you think Golden State needs to do, man?
Oh man, that's a whole other mess too. Because I don't know. I think, man, where can I start? I just think this might be I don't want to say the end, but the beginning of the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the writing's on the wall that if they don't do something in the next couple of years, like, I think there's a contract issue with, who is it?
Klay Thompson.
Yeah, and then
Draymond got his contract.
Yeah, but Draymond, I don't know. He's. I mean, you see what he did with Rudy Gobert. I don't know if that's going to affect the locker room. Kind of like the chemistry. I think it already has, because with with the shit with Jordan Poole, and now this, and I'm listening to the sports radio, and I'm like, well, what's really going on? Like, the players kind of like turning against Draymond? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that going to be a problem, or is it a problem, and we just don't know yet? There's a lot of chemistry issues, I believe. Well, according to sports radio, but anyway, But I, if those three aren't on the same page, I don't think they're going to do much, really.
Do you think they replace anybody in the starting lineup?
I mean,
Like maybe Gary Payton for Klay Thompson?
it it all depends. Gary Payton, he's more of a defensive player, but yeah, I mean, honestly, man, it's hard to say. I don't really like. Yeah, I
I
just
think
think
they're gonna have to, because y'all need defense, right? Ain't that what
yeah,
y'all like?
yeah, because like Draymond's, he's doing what he's doing, and who are we really gonna like get?
I'm gonna
Who's
tell you what y'all miss, and this gets overlooked in the Golden State dynasty. People don't realize what all Klay Thompson used to do for that team. He always guarded the best perimeter player because Iguodala was coming off the bench. Klay Thompson had a lot of duties for that team. They asked him to score 25, 30, and he always had to guard the best perimeter player, whether it was his man or Steph Curry's man. Steph Curry always ducked off in the corner, resting, gambling, trying to get a steal and shit. While Klay Thompson's over there worrying about trying to slow down. Klay Thompson has slowed down since his surgeries.
Yeah, definitely.
He's not the defender he used to be,
Yeah, he's not the same.
and they haven't replaced that. They got Wiggins, but Wiggins in my mind is like Kawhi and Paul George. He's just too big to be chasing around small perimeter stars on and off screens everywhere they go. He, you know, he, that's why Terrence Mann is so crucial, because it's the lower center of gravity. It ain't the fact that Terrence Mann is the next Michael Jordan. That's not what nobody's saying. But he's able to chase around the small stars while Kawhi and Paul George worry about the big people.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what Klay Thompson used to do. That's what Wiggins can't do. Wiggins can guard the Kevin Durant's and the Kawhi Leonards. Yeah, he gonna give them boys a hard time. He ain't chasing around small guards around that perimeter all night though. That's what he's not gonna do.
And that injury, it's one thing physically, the other part is mentally. Are
Yeah,
you afraid to give it 150% and then get hurt again? Then you're mentally,
right.
you might not show it, but you're always thinking in the back of your head, you know what? I can't jump as high or run as fast or cut as fast. You know what I'm saying? And that,
Yeah,
I don't think a lot of people understand the mental aspect. Yeah, we all think that they're always giving it their all, but in the back of their mind, it's always sitting there. I already busted my
right.
knee. I already had these surgeries. Then I got hurt again. And he was, how old was I can't remember how old he was, but he wasn't that old when that happened.
Nah, he's in his prime.
Yeah, he was in his prime, what, 26 or 7, whatever it was. And now
Yeah,
that was
that's
what,
about
3
right.
years ago. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Right.
3 years of more, or 3 or 4 years of more of the grind. To me, that's mentally, it's kind of, I can see it. I can see it coming, and I can see what's happening with Draymond. It's just adding more doubt to me personally, and I know I assume it's also happening in the locker room, because if it's showing that,
Yeah,
if it's showing that on the court, I know it's in the locker room. If Draymond's doing that shit with
right.
trying to choke out Gobert, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah,
So
that was ridiculous.
yeah,
Absolutely ridiculous.
to me that yeah, it was stupid, but to me that gives me an indication of what's happening in the locker room. If they're arguing, you know what I'm saying, or they're just not clicking, or the chemistry's not there. That's because we all know that they have the talent, but getting it back together, it's a whole other situation.
Yeah. Well, I think between Iguodala not being there no more, like Iguodala was that dude was a prime time defender, man.
True.
You lost that. Then Draymond gets a little older, so his defense is still solid. But the prime Draymond Green defense was very underrated as well. Klay Thompson, Iguodala, and Draymond, what they did on defense gets ignored by a lot of people. Everybody just wants to talk about Steph shooting from the damn timeline or something like that. But that was all, it's all pretty and shit. But that knit and grit is gone over there. So
During
they're gonna have to revamp.
during
Go ahead.
Draymond's kind of, or the Warriors prime, people joke around, the triple single, right? Whatever. But if you look at his stats, bro, his plus and minus was 30, 40, plus 27. Yeah, he might have had 8 points, but it was plus 32. And I'm sitting there like, oh shit.
Draymond was a fucking dog, man.
Yeah, he might not show on the stat line, but he's doing these other intangibles and just, defensive, pressure, you know what I'm saying? Like things you can't, there's no stat for that.
Hell yeah.
That's why it shows up in the plus and minus.
That's the same thing I say about, and I'm not saying Terrence Mann is prime Draymond. I'm not saying it. But it's yet to be seen what Terrence Mann can do until they let him go on the court. All I do know is the Clippers got the #1 ranked defense and Terrence Mann started starting the games. There's no denying it. It's proven.
And on the other end, somebody scores 35 points and has a +2. What does that tell you? Oh yeah, they scored 35, but when they're on the court, they score 30, 33. You know what I'm saying? So what good is 35 points when you're on the court, they're scoring 33? That's not having an impact. But everybody talks about the big number, 35. 35 points. But in reality, it's actually maybe hurting your team.
Oh, there's no doubt. There's no doubt about it. Stats don't win games. They just come along with, and they fall where they fall. If stats won games, Denver will be undefeated while Jamal Murray's out. If stats won game, Westbrook would have swept Phoenix 4-0 instead of getting swept. Stats don't win games, man. Winning basketball wins games. Stats just fall wherever the hell they fall at. There were some games, like Tristan Thompson, there were some games where that dude had like 18, 19, 20 damn rebounds.
Yep, that's true.
And in some games, Cavaliers will win and he'd only have 8 rebounds. So the stats don't make you win the game. They just fall wherever the hell they fall at. Winning basketball wins the games. But in today's time, everything is about points. Yeah. I mean, that's what the Clipper fans say. I've been telling them about Terrence Mann for so long, and they're like, man, you talking about the same dude only scored 4 points? Like, man, you don't understand the basketball if that's your comeback.
Right.
I remember there's some games, man, Draymond damn near was threatening quadruple doubles over there. But because he only had like 8, 9, 10 points, people be roasting on his ass. Yeah. But they don't see everything else he does on the court. I've always said Golden State will not win without Draymond over there.
No, that's
and I'm talking about the prime Draymond. They won't win.
I think
I don't care.
A triple double without. I think it's like rebounds, steals, and like blocks or something. I think that's the first one. I can't remember exactly what the stats were, but he has a triple double without. I think it's points.
Yeah, that's without points.
He did score points, but it wasn't a double. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think that's the only one in the NBA history. I'm like, wow.
I would believe it too.
Yeah, I'll probably pull it up real quick. But yeah, I wouldn't doubt it that it's in the history books, and I don't know if anybody else ever can get a triple double like that.
I don't even know if Dennis Rodman did that shit. I don't think he's ever done that with steals. But yeah, I remember that one year, Curry and Klay Thompson both was hurt, and Draymond still averaged the same damn stuff. You know, they would say he only gets these stats and these assists, this and that, because Curry and Klay was on the court. But they was out. That man still averaged like 8-8-6 or 8-7-6 or whatever the hell. He was still damn near dead on his career average that whole year.
Yeah, it was rebounds, assists, and steals, and he scored under 10 points.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So that tells you a lot that you don't need the high flying 40 points, 30 points. You need like you said, the dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like Terrence Mann. You need those type of players.
Every team's got him. Every team's got him. Denver got him. They got Aaron Gordon and Porter do all the dirty work. And Caldwell Pope.
Right, exactly.
Jamal Murray and Joker ain't guarding no damn body. Them boys get ate up. That's why I was telling Cam earlier. Dallas ain't never gonna do shit, bro, until they go get a rim protector and a couple defenders. Because the one thing that's not gonna happen is Kyrie and Luka not gonna do all the dirty work all night. They just not gonna do it. Every team needs it.
What about as far as like role players? Like for example, like for the Warriors, there was always like Barbosa, David Lee,
Barbosa, Livingston, David Lee, David West.
Do you think the Clippers have those type of role players that can? I mean, we don't know. Well, I didn't know as a Warrior fan. I didn't know we needed them until we needed them. You know what I'm saying? Until it's time, like, oh,
right.
You gotta step up. Curry comes out, Livingston comes in, right? So, do you feel like the Clippers have that same kind of, I guess, depth?
Yeah, they got plenty of depth. The biggest question for their depth is keeping Westbrook and Powell under control, because both of them can get reckless in 2 seconds. But you got to keep which Ty Lue is not. That's another thing Ty Lue's not good at. He's not good at this. Clippers missing way too many free throws this year, man. Way too many free throws. That's all a product of your coach. Discipline, turnovers, and free throws. That's discipline. It's like when you play football, right? If you got a bunch of penalties, that shit hangs on the coach's head. Don't hang on nobody else's head.
Right.
It's the coach's job to discipline the team. However he has to do it. That's his job. Ty Lue, the Clippers are kind of reckless at times, missing way too many free throws. You got Westbrook and Powell both can get 20, 25 points in the game, 30 at times, but they got to not turn the ball over. That's the scary part with them. I'm glad they kind of took Bones out of the rotation, because then you had 3 guys that was turnover prone. You can't have Bones, Powell, and Westbrook all out there turning the ball over. That's too much.
Right.
They'll blow a 10-point lead in 2 seconds. So they got the depth. They got a backup center. They got 2 7-foot centers. They got 2 point guards. They got Kawhi, Paul George, and Terrence Mann. They can play the small forward. You got Daniel Theis, PJ Tucker play the power forward. You got Westbrook and Powell at the guards, backup T-Man and Harden. They got firepower everywhere. To me, it's real simple. If Terrence Mann matches the other team's point of attack offense minute for minute, The Clippers are the favorites to me. I said that before the season, but I didn't say that when I found out Harden and Westbrook was going to be starting at the same time. I said, man, hell no. You can't guard nobody.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like putting Harden and Westbrook on the court is like putting Morris and Reggie back on the court. Put two weak defenders at the same time. Westbrook's actually a good defender at his own man, team-wise, rotating, and all that. 85% of the time, he's not going to show up to do that. He's going to play defense. He's going to ease his way toward that rim and wait for the rebound. That's what he does. And by easing toward the rim, he gets himself out of position a lot of times, where he can be rotated to cover his teammate back. And then Harden gives effort on defense, when he wants to, but his defense has to be a question too. So, and then you got Zubac out there. See, when you put Zubac out there with a non-point of attack defender, you damn near make Zubac a weak link on the defense, because now he's got to play the pick and roll with lights of James Harden, Westbrook, Reggie Jackson, Marcus Morris.
Right.
Zubac is already slow. What the hell you think is going to happen when he has to play the pick and roll with those four guys? Powell, Bones, Westbrook, Harden, Reggie Jackson, Marcus Morris.
Mm-hmm.
All those names, they make life a living hell on Zubac. But if you want to make fun of Zubac and Terrence Mann, then how the hell are they the number one ranked defense since Terrence Mann starting the game with Terrence Mann and Zubac on the court? Kind of speaks for itself, you ask me.
Yeah, I was looking up Terrence Mann's plus minus. Since he got more playing time, he's a plus 38. That's higher than Westbrook.
Yeah. Terrence Mann's playoff plus minus is like 110.
Yeah. I mean, like, to me, yeah, all these scoring and this and that is nice. But the plus minus to me tells me a lot more than I need to know. And
yeah, shit, you knew more than I did. I didn't know his plus minus was plus 38.
Well, yeah,
I just know what my eyes see on the TV.
Yeah, and you kept mentioning Terrence Mann. You know what? Let me check out his plus minus, and I'm like, oh shit, plus 38. Okay, I mean that you can't argue with that. There's no argument.
It's plus 38, and the Clippers defense ranked number one since he started. I mean, and the team is 4-1.
Mm-hmm.
Because just how you want to say we beat nobody, you do have to give us credit for beating the people we supposed to beat too. If we're supposed to beat them, then you got to say, hey, they beat the people they're supposed to beat. That's handling their business.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But it's all up to Ty Lue, if you ask me. Because even it's the chemistry's great.
Yeah.
Chemistry's great with Terrence Mann out there. See, to me, chemistry's overrated. This is why.
Mm-hmm.
You look at teams like the Miami Heat. They lost half their team. That means they ain't got no chemistry. Well, Bam and Butler played together before. Okay, that's two fucking people. Lowry played it. Okay, Lowry came off the bench. He didn't start with Bam and Butler. Tyler Hero was out in the playoffs. He didn't play with him. Duncan Robinson was benched for 90% of the season. He didn't play. But yet Miami Heat keep winning games. And yeah, they not no 20-0. I get that. But they have shown all we gotta do is get in the playoffs and we'll just throw together a lineup and we'll beat people. They showed you they can do that. Dame Dollar ain't played with Marky before. Dame Dollar ain't never played with Middleton. He never played with Giannis. They go down there, they win the game. They don't need no fucking chemistry. If you're a smart IQ player, man, you don't need no fucking chemistry. Look at Deion Sanders. That man bounced around the NFL. Every time he got on a team, they go to Super Bowl. He ain't had no fucking chemistry with them boys. He just knows how to play winning football. Winning basketball don't take chemistry. Winning basketball takes common sense, IQ, and just knowing the game. It ain't no damn. The Miami Heat, they they lost in the finals. They didn't lose because of chemistry. They lost because their number one player didn't show the fuck up. You don't get to the finals by not having chemistry.
Right.
You don't get a top seed in the NBA by not having chemistry. That's just overrated. It's about winning basketball. Any smart defender knows, all right, if I see BJ rotate over here, I see Rick Masters rotate over there to cover up BJ, common sense tells me, okay, it's my turn to go cover up Rick Masters. Right? That don't take fucking chemistry, dog. That takes common sense. It got nothing to fucking do with chemistry. Terrence Mann and James Harden ain't never played together. They 4-on-1. They ain't got no chemistry. Hell, there were some games James Harden only played like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. He wasn't out there getting chemistry. When James Harden came over here, and they had the 4 days off before the first game of Harden, fucking Ty Lue set out Westbrook, Kawhi, and Paul George out of practices. They didn't practice with James Harden and build chemistry. They didn't practice together. They had like one practice together. That was the day before the fucking game. That's chemistry to you? Ain't no damn chemistry. They just ain't a good fit together on the court, like everybody said. You know, that chemistry shit is overrated, man. You either know basketball or you don't. Like, yeah, chemistry might help a little bit, but to sit there and say, all right, chemistry is an excuse for losing games, that's bullshit. Like I said, you know, not to repeat myself, but how the hell did Miami Heat get to the NBA Finals if they did? They didn't have no chemistry. They just went down there and whooped people's ass. Because they had smart basketball players. That's all the shit takes. Luka and Kyrie they couldn't even hardly play together last year. Wasn't one of them boys always out? They wouldn't build no chemistry, so how the hell are they number 3 seed in the West right now? Motherfuckers won't build no chemistry, man. They just fucking know how to play the game of basketball. All right, BJ, I'm gonna jump off here. It was good chopping up with you guys.
All right, man. Yeah, I'll probably take off too.
All right, cuz. I'll see you on the next one.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Bye now.